Everyone, welcome to Timeline Tarot. I'm Jen. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, I warmly welcome you here. Either way, I ask that you please click like, share, and subscribe. It's a great way for the two of us to exchange energy. It also helps with YouTube's algorithm. That means more individuals will be able to see the readings that I post. So if you can take a second to do that, I will appreciate it very, very much. Today is Tuesday, July 16th, and this is going to be possibly triggering, but definitely a Snoopy read. We're going to look at the truth about your person. This could be a past person, a present person, or even a future person. So I'm going to draw two cards here from this deck. It'll tell us how that person portrays themselves. And then the second card will be who they truly are. And I'll then use an additional deck of tarot to clarify those messages even further. For those of you where you may be in no contact with a person or maybe dealing with an individual who doesn't like express themselves well or something like that, I'll draw some cards from the Hidden Truth deck. And then for those of you where you are completely single, and this is your future person, I'll then draw for you some cards about when you will meet this person or potentially meet this individual. So just take this all how it resonates to you. Could be past, present, future. And remember, some of this could be a little triggering. So I just want to warn you about it ahead of time. I'll begin with Aries and make my way around the zodiac wheel, ending at Pisces. Timestamps will be pinned to the comment section below. As always, take what resonates, right? So that when you hear a reader say take what resonates, what they're trying to tell you is they are reading for literally 600 million individuals of your sign globally. That's what the collective message means. So not every message that comes through is going to resonate for you 100% because it's not an individual or personal reading to you. So, don't throw shade at me or other readers. There are plenty of readers that I watch online, and some days they're like spot on in tune with what I'm going through. And then sometimes it's like a 50-50. It's like, oh yeah, well, I could take some of that and take some that doesn't. So taking what resonates means take what you intuitively know is to be the truth, or what you feel is the truth, and kind of leave the rest, because if it's not your message, it just means it's intended for someone else of your sign. I'm going to close out the reading by drawing some signs, astrological signs of individuals you could be dealing with, and then also the letters, since they seem to be a bit popular with yesterday's reading that I did. I'll probably be issuing this on Wednesday, so I apologize. I'm recording it on the 17th, wanted to issue it on that day, or on the 16th. I'll probably be releasing it on the 17th, but I spent the day with my boo, so I kind of got a little lost when it came to editing, so I apologize. But with all that said, remember, this could be a little triggering. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's begin. Let's start with Aries now. Aries, the truth about your person, how they portray themselves, the world, who they truly are. The 10 of Blades, meaning the 10 of Swords. Why the world, for how Aries person portrays themselves. One more shuffle here, please. And thank you. 5 of Wands in the reverse came flying out. Let's further clarify that for Aries. One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Further clarified by the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, the Knight of Wands in the reverse, and the Knight of Swords in the upright. Why the 10 of Blades, though, for who they truly are. One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Further clarified by the 9 of Pentacles in the upright. Why the 9 of Pentacles? One more shuffle. Further clarified by the 2 of Swords in the reverse, the Emperor in the upright, and the 5 of Swords in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. So the overall energy for your person is someone who is dealing with some kind of loss, whether you're aware of that or not. Now, for those of you in a disconnection, this person could be dealing with the loss of the relationship with you. For others of you, this person could feel as if they're in spiritual poverty. Others could be dealing with a financial loss. Could be a loss, maybe they lost a friend, lost a family member. But your person is trying to recover from some sort of loss, whether you're aware of it or not. So in their current energy, they could be a bit melancholy, whether you're realizing it or not, right? Because this is like their energy internal to them. Now, what they try to portray to you or to the world, which is funny because we got the World card for them, this person tries to show themselves as like I'm very focused on my goals. I'm very focused on being successful. I avoid conflict. I'm in a new chapter of my life. I'm starting anew. I'm not a flighty knighty. Knight of Wands in the upright would be someone who's unreliable. It's the most unreliable knight. It's the sexiest knight. It's a knight everyone wanted to pin down. So you have to go back to when like tarot was first used for esoteric purposes. All the cards in tarot represent the types of individuals that existed at the time that we actually did have kingdoms and empires in the world. So the 4 knights represent the 4 types of knights. The Knight of Wands was the knight that everyone wanted to lock down. They were the good-looking knight, right? They were the flighty knighty. They had lots of conquests in many different villages. So, but in the reverse, this person tries to, again, portray themselves as starting a new chapter of my life. I avoid conflict. I'm a pretty grounded individual. I'm focused on my goals. I'm a solid, stable person. I'm not a flighty knighty. I'm here for the long run. With the Knight of Swords in the upright, this is someone who, again, tries to portray themselves as being like very passionate when it comes to their opinions, very communicative, very action orientated. Like if they want something, they go after it. Who they truly are is the 10 of Blades. Now, this makes a lot of sense because in their overall energy, they're recovering from some sort of loss. And that loss would be signified by the 10 of Swords. So like this is the face they show the world, but in their quiet time, they are trying to fulfill their wishes. They're trying to find some happiness. They're pretty indecisive about a lot of big decisions in their life. They do they're open to change, which I like that. They're open to changing themselves, probably from whatever this past trauma or loss was. I'm kind of getting the feeling here where your person's having some minimal enlightenment in trying to like be open to change, maybe open to changing their ways. There's some sort of heartbreak here that I think is really settling in for your person and could be changing their mindset when it comes to certain issues. They could also be acknowledging certain like behavioral patterns within themselves. And they're trying to be, right, because this is who they truly are. They're really trying to be the emperor. So who they truly are or who they're trying to be, they're trying to be a solid, steady person. This is someone who's trying to learn from past heartbreaks. They're not 100% there yet, but I feel like who they truly are, they're actually trying to be who they portray themselves. Like they're trying to get there. They're trying to be like this more positive person, avoiding conflict, more mature, being more grounded, more stable. So this actually looks like a person who's growing. You know, are they the emperor, empress yet? No. But this is someone who's at least making effort to become more grounded with that 9 of Pentacles card. Someone who's trying to learn from past losses, past mistakes. I kind of like this person, whether you do or don't, you know, I'll leave that up to you. But I do see some internal growth for this person, even if you're not seeing it on the exterior. If you are in no communication with this person, or maybe you're dealing with an individual who doesn't share a lot or doesn't really express their feelings a lot, let's see what they would like to say to you if they had the ability or the courage. What would Aries person like to say to them? Either a past person, a future person. Let's get one. Oh, we had 2 more here. Okay. Bottom of the deck, I can't get enough of you. We also have, I don't know why this happened. I'm in a committed relationship. I can't do this. And you let me down. So this past heartbreak, this past whatever they're dealing with could be something that they experienced from you. Again, take it how it resonates. That's not going to apply to all of you. This person may not understand why this break in the connection happened. They may not be able to handle the connection at this time. I feel like the committed relationship, for those of you not in a third party, I feel like this person is committed to the relationship they have with themselves. So if this is a future person, they might not be so eager to get into a relationship. I feel like this is someone who's acknowledging loss, whether it's from you or from a past situation. They're trying to grow and learn from it. They're in this state of trying to find peace and contentment and trying to become the individual they portray themselves to be in the world. For those of you who are completely single and you're wondering when this Emperor in the making or Empress in the making is headed your way, let's see. For the Aries collective who are single, when will they be meeting this Emperor in the making? Tell me more. Tell me more. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have time to let it go. So, you know, in this type of reading, time to let it go is almost like try to not control destiny too much. This person is on a path of healing. And again, for those of you who are single, they're making their way to you. You have to allow the process. Exactly. Thank you, Divine. For some of you, you'll be meeting them in November. For some of you, you already met this person in March, whether you're aware of it or not. So for a lot of you, this is, I don't want to say a current person because I don't think you're in a relationship with them yet, but they may have crossed your path in March. You may have been matched with them on a dating site. Again, this is the portion of the reading that's exclusively for singles. For others of you, you're meeting this person this year. So I would say to allow divine timing to unfold as it needs to. Focus on yourself or whatever it is you're doing. This person is clearly in the growing stage. And let's be honest, if you're looking for a lifetime mate, you're looking for an emperor or empress, right? You're looking for someone who has their shit together. So we've all dealt with heartbreak, right? We don't need any more of it. So I would say to allow, for those of you who are single, kind of allow the process, focus on yourself becoming the emperor and empress, because that's kind of what this person is doing. And I feel like when the two of you get to that stage of healing is when your paths will be colliding. The universe doesn't want you to settle for a Knight of Wands. See, I think that's what this person is trying to change. I think in the past, this person may have been a commitment phobe and they came in and out. So what they're trying to portray, and this is internally then trying to level up. Like, I want to be a more solid, stable person for the future. I don't want to come rushing in and out of people's lives or have different lovers all the time. So I really like this person, whether it's your past, present, or future person. I feel like this is someone who's trying to get their crap together, and that's a very good thing. Let's get you some astrological signs who you could be dating with, could be dealing with. I have Scorpio, Libra, and any water sign, which could be, you know, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's see what we have in the cards here for you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Aries. If it's an Empress, it could be a Libra or a Taurus. I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And that's all I have in terms of like the signs I use for people signs. So Aries, I want you to take that all how it resonates to you. This is either a, like I was saying, a past, present, or future person. And now we'll get you some letters. These could be your initials, the person's initials, or some sort of abbreviation. Could be even spelling out a word. I have C, H, L, U, T, M, N, M again, C again, and X. CHLUTMNMCX. So that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope that wasn't too triggering. I don't really think that was a terrible reading, to be quite honest. I feel like your person is trying to become the person they portray themselves to be. And with that Emperor card, I feel like they're quite internally dedicated to becoming that kind of person, at least right now, at the time of tapping into their energy they are. So that's what I have for you, Aries. Feel free to click like, share, and subscribe. If you did not like this reading, send no shade my way. Just check your other placements. For this particular reading, I recommend your Sun, Moon, Rising. If you're not quite sure what that is, pin to the timestamps, comment below. I'm going to put a website that I use and I have clients use. I have no affiliation with them, but I do like the service they provide, and it'll give you the ability to obtain your own free birth chart, and that's how you'll be able to identify your Sun, Moon, Rising. So that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope you enjoyed this reading, but if this is where we part, I wish you a fantastic week, and I'm sending you light, love, and peace. Hello, Taurus. Taurus, this could be a little bit triggering. It's kind of a notice that I'm giving to everyone as I do the readings, because this is tarot, and in tarot, you're never quite sure what comes out. So in the reading today, I'm going to look at how your person portrays themselves to you and to the world, but then internally who they truly are. This could be a past person. It could be a present person you're dealing with, or it could very well be a future person for those of you who are single. Speaking of single, if you are single, I'm going to draw some cards for you about when you could potentially be meeting this individual. And for those of you who are in like complete no contact, or maybe you deal with an individual who doesn't express themselves well, I'll also draw some hidden truth cards for you. And those would be messages that your person would like to tell you if they had the ability or possibly even the courage to do so. And then we'll close out the reading by drawing some potential signs you could be dealing with, as well as letters. And with those letters, those could be your initials, your person's initials, or maybe an abbreviation, or you could actually create a word from it that might help you further confirm that this is your message. So with all that said, Taurus, let's begin. How your person portrays themselves to you and the world. The King of Wands, who they truly are. The Nine of Cups. Very nice. So let's begin to clarify here. Why the King of Wands for how your person portrays themselves? One more shuffle, please, and thank you. King of Wands is clarified by the Hermit. Why? Oh, I was going to say why the Hermit, and 2 cards came flying out. So actually 3 cards. So we're going to take all of them. We have the Ace of Wands in the upright, the 7 of Cups in the reverse, and the Justice card in the reverse. Let's clarify the 9 of Cups, and then I'll let you know the downloads and messages I'm receiving. Why the 9 of Cups for who they truly are? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. 9 of Cups is clarified by the 2 of Cups in the reverse. Why the 2 of Cups in the reverse? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Further clarified by the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, the 8 of Cups in the reverse, and the Sun in the reverse. Wow. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Pentacles. So, Taurus, trigger warning. If you don't want to hear this, I suggest you check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, for this particular reading. And if you're not sure what that is, pinned to the comment section below will be timestamps. I'll also post a link in there on where you can go to get a free birth chart. I'm not affiliated with that website, but I do use it and I recommend it for clients. It's very easy to obtain your free birth chart, and that will then let you know what other signs you can read for. So again, that's going to be a bit of a trigger warning here for those of you. But for those of you who want to know, let's begin. To the world, Taurus, your person portrays themselves as, with this Justice card, of someone who they recognize unfairness in relationships, in the world, right? They're a very black and white person. There are no grays. They can see dishonesty. They don't really meddle in that type of thing. So justice in the reverse is again, because this is how they portray themselves. I portray myself to not be an unjust person. I portray myself as someone who always does the right thing, or at the very least knows the right thing. I portray myself as being someone who's done a lot of soul searching. I portray myself as someone who's done introspection. I portrayed myself as someone who looks within, utilizes my intuition. I'm very wise. I'm very experienced with that Hermit card. King of Wands, I'm very passionate. I'm very public. The King of Wands is a very public, egoic figure. They don't leave the house without looking good and smelling good. This is someone who's very successful. King of Wands is an individual in tarot. Queen and King of Wands, those are the entrepreneurs of tarot. They are the business builders of tarot. They're the visionaries of tarot. They think outside of the box. They're very quick-witted. They come up with grand ideas, extremely passionate and very egoic individuals. But you have to be egoic when you're going to be a business owner or an entrepreneur, or be in the face of the public, right? So that kind of is part and parcel with the King and Queen of Wands, but very exuberant, very energetic. So this is the face they show the world. I'm a very public individual. I'm a master of my destiny, almost like manifest my dreams into reality. I'm very passionate, Ace of Wands. I'm always constantly inspired. I'm always starting new projects. I'm a very sexual person. Ace of Wands is the phallic symbol of tarot. Seven of Cups in the reverse, what they portray to the world is, I don't live in fantasy land. I don't live in illusion land, right? I'm very grounded in my thinking, in my choices. I don't live in imagination land. So your person portrays themselves as being very public, very entrepreneurial, an adult, right? The Hermit is an adult. This is someone who's gone through shit, let's be honest, and has come out smarter. This is like the Gandalf of tarot. So to the world, your person portrays themselves as, I know right from wrong. I've been through hell, but I've learned my lesson. I'm a very sexual, energetic person. I take care of myself. I don't dabble in choices. I'm very grounded and rooted in what I want. Who your person really is. Who they truly are, Taurus, is they're a person who is very selfish. Nine of Cups, yes, it's a beautiful card. It's one of two singular cards in tarot, but it's a person who pours into themselves, sometimes at a selfish level, especially with the cards that I see down here. With the Two of Cups in the reverse, your person is an individual who is a bit of a commitment phobe. This is not someone for the long haul, long run. This is not someone who maybe believes in soulmates. If they do, they don't believe that they're for lifelong. This is someone who lacks harmony when it comes to traditional core family values. This is someone who will break up and walk away from a relationship if things don't go their way. This is a very non-committed energy here. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. This is someone, again, very selfish. This is someone who engages in one-sided relationships. You can pour into them until your cup is empty, and you're lucky if you get two pentacles out of them. This is someone prone to cheating. Again, trigger warning, click off if you don't like it. Don't send me hate. And obviously this isn't every Taurus's person in the world, but for this particular collective, this is someone who's a commitment phobe. This is someone who has the possibility of cheating. At the very least, this is someone who, again, being very egoic, King and Queen of Wands, they like the adoration, attention, gift buying that their partner may do for them, but they're not very generous when it comes to reciprocating. This person gives to a lot of different entities, external parties. That doesn't mean that they've got 10 lovers. I mean, for some of you, that may be the case, but this is just someone who has a lot of irons in the fire. They're constantly busy. And because of that, they don't have a lot to give when it comes to a long-term, stable, romantic relationship. The Eight of Cups in the reverse in this particular deck is someone who's just kind of aimlessly drifting through life. They're ready to walk away from any relationship that gives them an ultimatum, puts them in a corner, forces commitment on them. This person is more of a Knight of Wands than they are a King of Wands, to be quite honest with you. And this is a person who suffers from depression. This is a person that no matter how successful they are in their life, they always feel like they're not good enough. This is a person that exists in a state of lack internally. They're very disorganized. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, this is someone who could be juggling you with another individual or possibly other responsibilities. This is also someone who is not balanced in their finances. So they could be dealing with some kind of financial disarray. This is someone who's very scattered and disorganized. So what they portray to the world and who they truly are like complete opposite ends of the spectrum, right? This is someone who has their shit together, and this is someone who's internally falling apart and is afraid of commitment. So take that all how it resonates, Taurus. This could be a past, present, or possibly, for those of you who are totally single, a future person. So I just want you to be mindful of that, particularly for you singles. If you are in a no contact situation with your person, or maybe they're not very good at communicating their feelings or their thoughts or their desires, we're going to take a look now at the hidden truth of what your person would like to say to you if they had the ability or the courage. More messages for the Taurian collective. Hidden truths now. Thank you for the Taurian collective. Thank you. Anything else? That first card, we don't share the same values. That's exactly what I said when I saw the Two of Cups in reverse. I don't know what you want. So it could be very well, now this person could be reflecting or projecting, right, onto you. But it could very well be that because you may be confused by this behavior, right, because who they are privately and who they are publicly are two different things. So what we have here is we don't share the same values. I still have feelings for you. I'm recovering. I see life differently now. I can't reach out. And I don't know how to feel. So yeah, this is someone who's very conflicted between who they are and who they want to be. I feel like they want to be this person. They want to be the persona they portray to the world, but they are stuck in this repetitive pattern of being non-committal. Like I said, more of a Knight of Wands than a King of Wands. Someone who's quick to walk away from a relationship, withdraw their energy from a relationship. Someone who's probably dealing with depression, whether you know it or not. Their finances are a mess, and they're a bit egoic and selfish when it comes to, they thrive better, which is completely unhealthy, but they thrive better in relationships where they don't have to give a lot and their person gives them more. I can be myself with you. I'm not quite sure how true that is, but if it is, it might be because you just tend to tolerate a lot. You know, people meet us at the bars we set for them, Taurus. That's the God honest truth. If you set a bar low, you're going to continually get a Knight of Wands, whether it's from this person or multiple lovers in your life. So people meet you not just where you are. People meet you particularly in love relationships where you set the bar. And if you keep setting the bar low, yes, this person can be themselves with you because you're going to continue to tolerate that type of behavior. Again, I know, massive trigger warning there. Don't hate on me, Taurus. If you like this message or any part of it resonated with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. Now, for those of you who are completely single and you're wondering now, when the hell am I going to meet this train wreck? Remember that individuals we meet in our life, karmics, this would be a karmic, right? Because I don't think anyone's looking to deal with that, to dabble with that. So that's a karmic. Karmics are there to teach you lessons. It could take you 20 years to learn a lesson from a karmic. The whole time you're like, oh, they're a soulmate because they're so wonderful. No, they're not. They're a karmic. This person is there in your life to teach you to become grounded, to teach you your values, right? We saw it in that card. We don't share the same values. Well, what are your values, Taurus, and are you willing to stick up for them? How much do you value your values? How true are you? Are you one way and you actually are another, you know, portray one way but are another? They teach us boundaries. They teach us self-love, self-respect. They teach us how to not be codependent. They teach us to raise the bar. So for those of you where you're completely single and you're like, oh God, when's this next lesson coming in? We're about to find out. And now you'll know, right? Now you'll see this dumpster fire coming a mile away in a Hurricane 5. You'll be like, ah, that's what Jen was talking about. I see you now. So let's see. Remember, we're all on different timelines within the next 9 months. So for those of you who are single, be prepared. You have someone who's going to come in very charismatic, appears to be very adult-like, very grounded. I would very quickly in the relationship try to figure out what this person wants. I would look for the red flags because it's quite clear here that this person is completely non-committal. For some of you, November, oh God, for some of you this week. So for those of you who are single, you very well, remember we're all on different timelines, you very well could be meeting this individual this week. So if you did not like that message, don't send shade my way. Just check your other signs, sun, moon, rising. Let's get you some signs now of individuals you could be dealing with. Could be dealing with a Libra. I have Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And remember, you want to look up your person's sun, moon, rising sign for those of you who are partnered, right? I have Leo again. And that's all I have in terms of people cards for you. Let's draw some letters for you and some additional signs as well. All right, Taurus, what do we have here for you? Taurus, you could be dealing with a Leo. You could be dealing with another Taurus, another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Did I say another air sign? I'm sorry. I meant Leo, Taurus, an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Cancerian. So take those all how they resonate to you. And now we'll get you some letters, Taurus. These could be your initials, your person's initials, an abbreviation. They could spell out a word. I want you to take them all how they resonate to you. Let's get you a couple more here. Okay. We have R, V. Let me get the bag out of the way. R, V, T, S, M, E, K, I, W. R, V, T, S, M, like Mary, E, K, I, W. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. If this message was enlightening or entertaining, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. If not, you can check your other placements. But if this is where we part, Taurus, I wish you a fantastic week. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Excuse me. Hello, Gemini. All right, Gemini, I clearly have to give this disclaimer out before these readings. This could possibly be a trigger warning for some of you. In this reading, I'm going to look at how your person portrays themselves to the world, but then also how your person truly is on the inside, right? What type of person they really are. So it could be a bit of a trigger warning. If at any point in this reading these messages resonate with you, I want you to click like, share, and subscribe, or at least I ask you kindly to do that. If it doesn't, send no shade my way. Just check your other placements, sun, moon, rising. If you're not sure what that is, Gemini, you can look below in the comment section where I have pinned the timestamps. I also put a link there for where you can obtain your free birth chart. And again, I would look for your sun, moon, rising. That website I'm not affiliated with, but they do offer a great free service. It's extremely accurate. I've used it myself, and I have recommended it to clients, and they have found it very useful. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. Let's begin this possibly triggering reading for you now. Tapping into the Gemini collective now. Let's see a little info now about their person. How your person portrays themselves to you and the world, the Wheel of Fortune. Who they truly are internally, the Moon. Okay, why the Wheel of Fortune? For how they portray themselves to the world. You got two major arcana cards here off the bat. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Wheel of Fortune, clarified by the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Why the Queen of Wands in the reverse? Further clarified by Three of Wands in the upright, the Lovers in the upright, and the Two of Pentacles in the upright. Bottom of the deck, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Why the Moon card here? And then I'll let you know the messages that are coming through. Why the Moon? For who they truly are. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. The excuse me. Moon is clarified by the King of Cups in the reverse. Whoa. Why the King of Cups in reverse? For who they truly are. Excuse me. One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Further clarified by the Ace of Cups in the upright, the Five of Cups in the reverse, and the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups in the reverse. So, whether you realize it or not, your person, Gemini, feels broken inside. They don't feel very happy. There could be some sort of connection in their life, whether it's with you or with someone else. This could also be someone who has had a divorce in their life. So again, take it all how it resonates. This could be a past, present, or future person. But at some point, this person has had a broken connection, a long-term broken connection in their life. For those of you that are currently partnered with this person, they feel there's a misalignment of values between the two of you. If you're living with them or have a family with them, they feel like it's a broken home, a marriage. Could be divorce, could be headed towards divorce. That's all internal to them. For those of you where your relationship is going okay, or maybe you're not married to them or something like that, your person could be a divorcee. So maybe they were married before, or they had some sort of long-term relationship before that they still feel sadness about, whether they tell you that or not. But internally, your person is not very happy, not feeling I want to say like they're not balanced. They're not feeling like any sense of harmony. This is a person right now who's lacking happiness. They also may even be like misaligned with not knowing what to do. I feel like this is a bit scattered, emotionally scattered individual at this time. So that's how they're feeling internally at the time of this reading. Now, who they portray themselves to the world, this is shocking. I'm a Gemini, so this could be right. This either of these could be me. I don't know. We'll see. So, Wheel of Fortune. Your person portrays themselves to the world like, I am so lucky, right? Like, I've hit the jackpot. Life is going great. I'm living my destined path. I'm enlightened. Nothing bothers me. I stopped to smell the roses. I've gone through my transformation. I could be a bit demanding. I could be a bit aggressive. Again, this is how your person portrays themselves. They could be demanding. They could be aggressive. They could be ruthless. They could be shy when they want and aggressive when they need to be. This is someone who portrays to the world that they've got their shit together and they are in control of themselves, their wants, their needs, and their destiny. With the Lover's card, they can show to people, again, to the world, I have multiple choices in love, right? I want everyone wants me kind of thing. They could show to people that they know what divine love is, or that they value divine love, that they're always looking into the future, looking to expand the business, expand their life. Two of Pentacles, I'm organized. I know how to manage my time. I know how to prioritize things. I am very balanced. I'm financially balanced. I'm emotionally balanced, yada, yada, yada. I'm king shit when it comes to my life and my destiny. That's how your person portrays themselves to the world. Who they truly are, an emotional and psychological mess, whether you realize it or not. The Moon card tells me your person hides things from you. You don't really ever know the 100% truth of what they're feeling, even if they are an expressive person. This is someone who keeps a lot to themselves. This is someone who keeps a lot of secrets. This is someone who can be very emotional. This is someone who cries a lot in their alone time. King of Cups in the reverse is an individual who could be moody. This is someone who can give and take love from their partner in a blink of an eye, depending on how they feel. This is someone who comes in very quick and can love bomb you, and then just kind of ghost you. This is someone who pours a lot of love into themselves, usually in their creative endeavors, more than they give to another person. So like if you have, if you're currently in a relationship with this person, let's say they're a busybody, right? Because they've got all these irons in the fire and life is going all fantastic and stuff, or at least that's how they're trying to portray themselves. This could be someone who puts more love into what they want. This is a little bit of a selfish person, emotionally off balance individual. This is someone who is dealing with loss and regret. But this is someone who has the capability of forgiving very quickly. It's a very strange energy here. It's like they get super emotional. I feel like this person, whether you realize it or not, when they get super stressed, they will withdraw their emotion from you and pour it into themselves or pour it into something else that they're doing. Work, home life, whatever, right? Some other extracurricular activity. It's like they can forgive and move on, and then they come back around again and they love bomb you. Now they're like all in your face and showering you with love, and then the minute things go a little off in the relationship, they retract again and pour into themselves or something else. This is like someone who's kind of living in an emotional pattern. This is their pattern: give and take, give and take, give and take. And it's all because really your person's not feeling good about themselves. Oof. Right behind the Ten of Cups card in the reverse, we have the Empress in the reverse. Well, this makes total sense to me. Whether your person is masculine or feminine, whether that's an Empress in the reverse or Emperor in the reverse, that really tells me everything I need to know about who they truly are. Now, in the upright, the Empress in the upright or Emperor in the upright is an individual who embodies the best qualities of all four kings or the best qualities of all four queens. That means they take care of themselves, they think outside the box, they communicate well, they love passionately, deeply, unconditionally, they know how to make money, they're conservative when it comes to their finances. This is a very solid, stable person, masculine or feminine. When that card appears in the reverse in tarot, it means one of those kings or one of those queens are off balance. Here you have two, off balance. Queen of Wands could be King of Wands in the reverse, and then King of Cups, or it could be Queen of Cups in the reverse, right? So you have someone here who, what they portray to the world and what they really are two very different things. Your person is actually pretty aggressive on the inside, pretty emotionally volatile. They're someone who doesn't deal with rejection well. Like I was saying, if something goes wrong in your connection, they're their pattern, thank you, their pattern is to immediately withdraw love or immediately withdraw emotional attention or affection to you and pour it into themselves or something else. This is someone, when you have a fight with them, instead of sitting down and talking to you about it, they, hop in their car and go for a 3-hour drive. And then when they come home, they might come home with flowers and totally love bomb you and just want to forget what happened 3 hours prior. It's like a move on, forget. Okay, let's accept, let's keep going. This is someone who releases past hurts quickly, but it's actually a very unhealthy way, the way they do it. And it just sort of continues to bottle up until the next time something goes wrong and they fall into that pattern again of retracting. So just be mindful of that, Gemini. You're dealing with someone who has some past trauma, probably current traumas. This person is not healing through them, and as a result, they give and take love at the drop of a hat. For those of you who are in no communication with someone, or you're dealing with an individual who doesn't know how to express themselves well, which clearly this person does not, we're going to get you some messages of what this person would like to say to you if they had the ability. And again, if this was a trigger warning, I'm a Gemini. Some of this resonates with me, and my person's a Gemini, so I know, holy shit, right? Two dual sides together. It's crazy, but I can see where some of this applies to me and some of this applies to him, and I'm sure if he sees the reading, he's going to think the same thing. So, but no reason to hate if it doesn't. Check your other placements. Now, if your person could say anything to you, excuse me, what would they like to say to you, Gemini? If your person could say anything to you. I feel so drawn to you. I miss hearing your voice. So yeah, maybe some of you have, or maybe some of you are doing this, right? This could, or your person is doing this where they're in the stage right now of withdrawing. So maybe they're not communicating with you as much as they have in the past. Anything else? Thank you. Bottom of the deck, Gemini, we have, do I still have a chance? I'm not going to answer that for you. I need security. I feel so drawn to you. I miss hearing your voice. I need security. I don't know how to feel. I won't let you down. I admire you. So there you go, Gemini. I think that I won't let you down again is wishful thinking. This person clearly has an emotional, repetitive pattern here. Could be linked to some sort of childhood trauma. This could be how they were loved. And I hate to blame things on childhood because, we become adults and you think as adults you should know better. But unless you want to learn better, you don't become better. This could be someone who had a mother or father figure. I have strong masculine energies here. So it could have been a father figure that came in and out of their life. That might be where the need for security comes from. But I feel like this repetitive pattern is when they were a kid, it was probably when they were a good boy or when they were a good girl, right? Mom or dad would maybe show up or give them a gift or something like that. And then if something went wrong in the connection or mom or dad got sidetracked, they started giving their attention to someone or something else and just kind of forgot about your person. And that's how your person learned how to love. They learned how to give a bunch of emotions, love bomb their way back into a situation with gifts. But then when the going got tough or something other, something else that was shiny came along, they would retract their love and pour into that. So not blaming childhood stuff, but this is clearly a pattern here. And it probably goes back to some sort of upbringing here with that family card in the reverse, but take that all how it resonates. So for those of you who are completely single and you're wondering, well, when am I going to meet this narcissistic love bomber? Remember, people come into our lives as tests. Karmics come into our lives as tests. And, sometimes we're meant to heal people. So this very well could be an individual who ends up being healed by your connection, whether you end up staying long-term with them or not. But I do always feel that people cross our paths for a particular reason. And karmics are some of the hardest, but the absolute best lessons that we learn in life. They teach us how to be grounded. They teach us to refocus. They teach us to grow up. They teach us to know our boundaries, to see the red flags, to not ignore them, to trust our intuition. So a whole host of benefits we get from dealing with these individuals. And sometimes while we're growing in these, turbulent connections, they grow too. So look at it that way. Gemini, you very well could be a teacher to this person, either in the present or in the future. So we're all on different timelines. So let's see, when will you possibly be meeting this individual? Rapid movement. This person's coming in hot for you singles. So watch out. Pay attention to the red flags. This week, Lord have mercy, take steps to speed it up. Well, maybe you want to speed up just to get it over with. You've got rapid movement. There have been some delays. So for some of you, there have been some delays, especially with that 10 of Cups card in the reverse. Remember what I was saying in the beginning, like if you're single, this person could be going through a separation or a divorce or something like that. So there could be some delays of when the two of you cross paths. For others of you, this person is coming in hot, rapid movement this week. Take that how it resonates. And bottom of the deck, take steps to speed it up. All right, Gemini, this was a fun read. Again, take it all how it resonates to you. If you did not like it or you feel like, nope, that's not my person, check your sun, moon, rising. If you don't know how to do that, check out the free birth chart link pinned to the comments below. And now I'm going to give you some signs, Gemini, of who you could be dealing with. You could be dealing with another Gemini, because we have the Lovers card, a Leo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I have Pisces again, and that's what I have for you in terms of the people cards that I use, Gemini. And then I'm going to draw you some additional signs, which could either confirm the ones I just called out or maybe be additional ones. Again, this could be your individual sun, moon, rising. We have another Gemini, a Cancer, or any earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then some letters of individuals you could be dealing with. Okay, let's get you a couple more here, Gem. All right. Gemini, we have W, F, R, M, L, H, O, V, Z, C. Again, your letters, W, F, R, M, L, H, O, V, Z, C. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. If any part of this reading resonated with you or you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. But if this is where we part, Gemini, I wish you a fantastic week, and I'm sending you light, love, and peace. Hello, Cancer. A couple more days left to your season. For those of you celebrating your birthday, I want to wish you a very, very happy birthday. And I do hope that you're making the best of what's left of your season. I live in the Northern Hemisphere, so I absolutely love Cancerian season. For me, it kind of begins like at the end of Taurus. That Gemini, Cancer, Leo is my favorite time of year, my favorite season, because for me, that is summer where I live. So Cancer, a bit of a warning. This could be a little bit of a trigger warning for you. So I want you to take these messages now how they resonate. We're going to look about the truth about we're going to look into the truth about your person, how they portray themselves to you or the world, kind of like the external public facade they put on to everyone. But then we're also going to look at who they truly are on the inside. So if this, resonates at any time, click like, share, subscribe. If it does not, send no shade my way. Just check your other placements, sun, moon, rising, or your person's sun, moon, rising. And if you're not sure what that is, that's quite all right. Down below, pinned to the comments, are the timestamps to this video. And I also included in that pin a link where you can get a free birth site, a website where you can get a free birth chart. I'm not affiliated with them, but I have successfully used that site, and I do recommend it to clients, and they usually find it very beneficial. So with all that said, Cancer, let's be a little snoopy now when it comes to your person. How does your person portray themselves to the world? 9 of Wands. Who they truly are? Judgment. Why the 9 of Wands? For how your person portrays themselves. Why the 9 of Wands? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Why Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? 3 of Cups in the upright, Seven of Pentacles in the upright, Hangman in the reverse, Judgment. Why Judgment here? For who they truly are. Why Judgment? Ten of Cups in the reverse. Why Ten of Cups in the reverse? Further clarified by Four of Pentacles in the reverse, Hierophant in the reverse, Nine of Swords in the upright. Jesus. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups in the reverse. At this time, and again, little trigger warning here. Queen of Cups in the reverse is someone who is feeling emotionally insecure. They're feeling a little emotionally off balance. This is someone who usually is very compassionate, but it's almost like in the reverse. I get the sense your person is maybe conserving love for themselves, could be withdrawing a little bit emotionally for those of you that are paired up. Now, if I didn't say it at the beginning of the reading, or if you missed the intro to the video, this could be a past person, your present person, and for those of you who are totally single, this could very well be your future person. So I want you to take all this how it resonates. I'm a Gemini, and I know in the last reading, some of it was like, some of the qualities, I'm like, yep, that's my ex-husband, and then some of them, I'm like, yep, that's my new boo. So take it all how, and I'm also a Gemini, so part of it was like, oh yeah, that could be me too. So take it all how it resonates to you. But your person at this time could be feeling a little emotionally codependent, a little emotionally needy. Even though they may not be giving to you a lot, it could be, like I said, because they're trying to conserve and give to themselves. Your person's feeling in lack currently, whether you realize it or not. So what they show to the world, you know, the Nine of Wands card is an individual that like comes back from battle. They're strong, they're steady, they're going to persevere. They made it through challenges. They're, you know, life has like knocked them out, but hasn't knocked them down, right? This is someone who constantly gets back up by their bootstraps. So they portray to the world that they're very steady, they can rebound well, they're very happy, they're very giving, they give to their community, they give to their friends group. They just portray themselves as being very strong, very solid, very steady, very happy. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. They could show to the world that there's a bit of an imbalance when it comes to work and life, sort of like they're spinning a lot of plates or they're juggling a lot of different things. People probably look at your person like, gee, I wonder how they do it all, because they just have so much going on. They always have something, life is always throwing something negative at them, but they're just like bouncing back and they continue to move forward. So the world looks at your person, the world, you know, our world, right? Our snow globe that we live in looks at your person like very resilient, very tough, as someone who works on things with long-term goals. Again, this is a card of perseverance, someone who has vision, someone who is patient, someone who is doesn't get involved in relationships or situations unless they're in it to win it, or they're in it for the long run. They look at your person like they sometimes delay making a decision because they want to make the right decision. Hangman in the reverse is someone who over delays on a decision, right? It's someone who takes 2 hours to decide what they want for dinner because they want to make sure they make the right decision on dinner. I know, silly analogy, silly example there, but that's the feeling, I guess, like your person's so righteous. Again, how they portray themselves, that they're very like patient and they take their time to make a decision. Who they truly are is a very depressed individual. Like, I don't know how many of you really realize what your person is going through internally. For those of you where this is a present person, your person feels like they're not in alignment with you. There's a marriage here that's ending, or a long-term relationship that's ending for your person. It could be with you, or if it's a third party, it's something else that's coming to an end here. And this has been pretty consistent for probably the last 3 or 4 weeks in all the Cancer readings that I've done. So again, if it's not your reading, just check out, you know, check your other signs. But this is someone who feels broken. They feel like their home life is broken, or they could feel disconnected from their family. There's a distance here. Your person is in self-protection mode, 4 of Pentacles, almost like greedy. But again, with that Queen of Cups in the reverse to the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, it's like your person's trying to conserve money, conserve for themselves, right? Conserve compassion for themselves. This is someone who is trying to survive, like emotionally survive, maybe even financially, but emotionally survive. This is someone who's really up in their head. They deal with depression, nightmares, intense anxiety. This is someone who in their quiet time cries a lot. This is someone who is making a judgment call in their life to buck the system. The Hierophant in the upright, I know a lot of readers go, well, this is marriage. And it very well could be. But the reason why we all look at the Hierophant card as like the marriage card, or some readers will say Catholicism, like I've seen some readers call it the Pope card because people here are like bowing before the Pope. Yes, this could be religion, but the Hierophant for me are deeply held, rooted beliefs. This could be an institution, like government institution. This could be a family institution, religious institution, traditional family values. I don't mean that politically. I mean in the sense of what we think. When you think traditional family values, this is the card, okay? However you want to define it. So the Hierophant is someone who like conforms to traditional beliefs. Those beliefs are very rooted in who they are. They're almost like encased in concrete. They're unmovable, unshakable. In the reverse is someone who's bucking that system. And that's why I said for some of you, if you're married to this person and you know that the relationship is going to hell in a handbasket, you're either in the middle of divorce or your person is planning judgment call, making the judgment call to call for divorce. And I mean, that's like your relationship is total crap, right? Your person's making a judgment call to end the marriage. If it's a third party situation, they've made the judgment call to end that other marriage in order to be with you. Either way, your person is conserving energy, or they could be trying to get out of something. This could be someone trying to get out of an institution. This could be someone who is trying to get out of some agreement they have. They could have signed the contract and now they're unable to get out of it and they're trying to buck the system. This is someone who feels restricted by the status quo and they're trying to fight their way out of it. This is someone who's in total self-protection mode, and man, are they up in their head about it. So I don't know what your person is leaving. A job, an institution, a contract, your marriage, another marriage. It's going to be different for all of you. But there's a judgment call here being made by your person, whether you realize it or not, to exit some type of long-term commitment. And in the process, they're having a lot of depression over it. This is someone who's trying to protect themselves, maybe protect their family or future family. And this is someone who's feeling very emotionally secure. So that's a little insight to your person. The wounded warrior is way more wounded than you realize. Because the Nine of Wands card is, we all call it in tarot, the wounded warrior. Way more wounded than you. They're not as brave, or they don't internally have the brave face that they put onto the world. So if you're currently with this person and you really love them, I would be there for them, because I think your person needs a lot of love at this time, probably more than you realize. Now, for those of you, I'm so sorry. Let me take a sip. Okay. For those of you in no contact, no communication with your person, or maybe your person just doesn't communicate well, right? This could be an individual that hides their feelings. And if you don't know this is going on with your person, I would sit down and have a serious conversation with them. What they would like to say to you, if they could. The hidden truth for the Cancerian collective. Sorry. I've been talking nonstop for an hour. I am recovering. Wow. Yes. Yes, they are. Bottom of the deck, I still have feelings for you. Yeah. This loss here, like I said, this could be a loss of a contract, loss of a job, a loss of, again, leaving some type of institution, a business, possibly another marriage or another long-term commitment. They still have feelings for you. Your intellect arouses me. I'm recovering, and it says you let me down. Now, the you let me down card could be because this person is emotionally insecure. This person, they might not be telling you that they need you to pour into them a little bit more. This is not a selfish energy I'm feeling here. This is someone who's waiting for you to pour a little more love into them. They're probably not telling you. They're probably not telling you that they need that from you, probably because they're a very prideful person, or they always try portraying like they don't need anyone else and they can recover on their own, but they can't. I'm recovering and you let me down is your person telling you, I need you to pour a little bit more into me because I am depleted. So for those of you who are completely single and you have not met this person yet, I think this is a wonderful person. I don't feel anything bad about this individual. I feel like this person has, you know, gone to hell and back in their life. I feel like they're very careful when they make decisions. I feel like it's someone who's in it for the long run, but I do feel that it's someone who distracts from pain by overworking. That's why we had Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, as someone who has like a work-life imbalance. So it's almost like, yes, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going, but they also suppress a lot of emotions. And it seems like the more pain they're dealing with, the more distractions they try to find to distract themselves from that pain. But this is in general a very good person, whether they're a past, present, or future person. This is someone who's going up a big challenge, and man, they're like, they want to do this. Page of Swords. Oh, Page of Wands beneath that. Yeah, this is a person who is leaving something pretty tough behind, almost to like rearrange their life, I want to say. This is a very strong and solid individual, in my opinion. So for those of you who are completely single and you have not met this person yet, let's see, when will you meet them? Remember, we're all on different timelines. So let's see, when will you be meeting this individual? You will hear news soon. Rapid movement. So you got rapid movement. You will hear soon. You are not prepared, and September. So, oh, I don't have another card here. April. Some of you, you've already met this person. This could be someone in a friend or social group. You might not have had like intimate relations with them, or maybe a love relationship has not started yet. But for some of you, you met this person this past April. So for others of you, you're going to be meeting this person soon. Rapid movement. You will hear news soon. And for others of you, it says you are not prepared, September. So that usually means when I see these cards in a reading like this for like a future love reading, there's still shit you have to take care of. I'm going to be quite honest with you. Maybe you have to deal with issues, childhood wounds. Maybe you have to set up your finances better. Not that you have to take care of this person, but it's like you have to be a more solid, steady person before the universe brings a solid, steady person to you. This is a solid, steady person. They're clearly on path. September is like 8 weeks away. So I would like focus on you. Focus if you're in a northern hemisphere, you know, enjoy summertime. Or, you know, if you're in the southern hemisphere, enjoy the winter season right now. Whatever it is for you, wherever you are in the world, I would enjoy yourselves, enjoy your life, pour into yourself. This person is clearly on track to meet you, or at least for your paths to cross. You are destined and fated to meet this individual. What you choose to do with that connection is completely up to you. Let me give you some signs of who you could be dealing with. Yeah, your person is definitely recovering from something here. And like I said, if you know this person, they're your present person, I feel like they don't really share a lot of their feelings. I think if you were to ask them, hey, are you okay? They're probably like, yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm good. This is tough guy exterior, tough girl exterior, right? The Nine of Wands is like, yeah, I can handle it. Yep, my leg is broke and my arm is in a cast or in a sling. I'm walking with a crutch, but yeah, I'm good. Yeah, right? Their face is all bruised. They're like, yeah, I got this. You know, so just be mindful of that. Even if you were to ask them, I don't really think they would tell you the truth. And I think there's a little bit of pride that comes with that, to be quite honest with you, Cancer. So maybe just love on them a little bit more, because it's clearly what they need at this time. You could be dealing with a Taurus. You don't have to be, but it could be a Taurus. I do have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn again. I'm going to get you some more signs from the bag as well as letters. We have, oh, and then you have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here at the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Libra. Oh, I got Libra again. Scorpio, Cancer, and Gemini. So it could be another Cancer. Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, Libra. Take those all how they resonate to you. And then let's get you some letters here. These could be your initials, your person's initials, an abbreviation, or spell out a word. This doesn't make or break the reading, but for those of you where that does resonate, it could just be added confirmation for you. I have R. Wow, R is really popular for the last 3 signs. R-U-L-X-I-R. Let me give you a couple more letters there. I just don't feel like that's enough. Additional letters, initials for Cancer. Thank you. All right, well, okay, now you got a lot. I will read them all out to you. You're probably like, why is she so quiet? Why isn't she telling me what they are? All right, now you got a shitload, okay? So you have R-U-L-X-I-R-H-G-U-W. Oh, U-W. W just went flying. M like Mary. D like David. S-U. Again, R-U-L-X-I-R-H-G-U-W-M-D-S-U. Take that all how it resonates. If you liked it, resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. Remember to check your other placements. But if this is where we part, Cancer, I wish you a fantastic week, and I'm sending you light, love, and peace. Hello, Leo. All right, so this is a bit of a Snoopy reading here. This is the truth about your person. It could be a past person, present person, or future. I want you to take it all how it resonates to you. We're going to be a bit sneaky and Snoopy here, looking at how your person portrays themselves to you and to the world, and then who they truly are on the inside. So it could be a little bit of a trigger warning. If you don't like what you hear, just click out, check your sun, moon, rising. If you don't know what that is, down below in the comments where I had pinned the timestamps. I also have a link there where you can get a free birth chart. I don't have any affiliation with them, but it's a great place for you to get a free birth chart. I've used it. I've passed it on to clients. They have found it very useful. So with all that said, now let's try to begin, and let's try not to get too triggered. I've had a couple of readings where if I was on the other end listening to them, I probably would have been a bit shaken. So again, check your sun, moon, rising, and take things how they resonate to you. So Leo, how your person portrays themselves to you and to the world. The Empress, who they truly are. The Seven of Cups. Why the Empress? Okay, for how they truly feel. Thank you. That came out quickly. The Page of Cups in the reverse. How they truly are. Or I'm sorry, how they portray themselves. For the Leo collective. How does their person portray themselves? Clarify this Empress for me. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Further clarified by the Death card in the upright, the Page of Pentacles in the upright, and the High Priestess in the upright. Why the Seven of Cups, though? For who they truly are. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Clarified by the Fool in the reverse. Why the Fool in the reverse? One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Further clarified by the Moon in the upright, the Two of Wands in the reverse, and the Page of Wands in the upright. Bottom of the deck, Four of Swords. So your overall, and your person's overall energy at the time of this reading is someone who is trying to recover. Now, for some of you, they could have had something medical done recently, and maybe they're just like recovering from that, right? Could be dental surgery, could be medical surgery, whatever that is for them. For others of you, your person could be on vacation. For others of you where maybe your person has had a lot of like mental or psychological trauma or changes in their life, they could just be like in deep contemplation, trying to get over a hurt, whether that's a hurt from a loss in connection with you, or maybe they had a friend pass away or a family member pass away. It's someone who, not to use the word again, is being quite passive, trying to recover, trying to relax, trying to rest, trying to maybe think about life. This is like the major arcana, minor arcana card to the Hermit. For me anyway. So your person tries to portray to the world this, I'm the Empress / Emperor, right? I have my crap together. I'm very balanced. I can transform through my life. I am very wise. I use my intuition. I could be childlike when necessary. Page of Cups in the reverse to Page of Page of Cups in the reverse to Page of Pentacles in the upright. I have a very childish curiosity about me when it comes to love, when it comes to politics, when it comes to the world, when it comes to the decisions. So your person puts on this thing of like, I've transformed, or I'm in the process of transforming my life. I really have my stuff together. I listen to my subconscious minds, or I listen to my intuition. I'm a very intuitive person, very childlike, always looking for new opportunities, always looking to have fun. Who your person truly is. Wow, this is really like a startling contrast. Your person is actually someone who likes to have a lot of options. Seven of Cups in the upright. Whether it's in love, whether, you know, this could be in career and finance, or love and romance. This is someone who's not all that stable. So this is someone who like maybe could change jobs a lot, change living situations often. An individual who changes lovers, or if they're even with the same lover, you could be with this person in a relationship for 10 years and they might not marry you. It's almost like a very non-committal energy. They take foolish risks. They could be a bit reckless. They keep a lot of secrets. There's a lot under the veil here that you don't know about this person. Again, they live this life of illusion with the Moon card. Like, they hide very well who they are, because they portray to the world this very like fun-loving, grown-up, mature, have their stuff together person. And inside it's like they know that they can be naive. They know that they take foolish risks. They keep a lot of secrets. Like I said, this is a very what's the word that I just heard a word. Maybe it'll come to me again. This is like a traveler. What do they call that? Not like a vagrant. It'll come to me. Two of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, this is someone who like, they don't really plan for a future. This is, they live in the moment. This is like a hitchhiker in life, right? They just kind of like go where life takes them. They're the wanderer. Page of Wands. They're constantly in this Page of Wands feeling like, let's see what else is out there. Very enthusiastic. It's at their core, they're not a very mature energy. Or a mature individual. Take all that how it resonates. Please don't be triggered by it. Drop me no hate. You could check your sun, moon, rising, or you can simply X out. It's a collective reading. It may not be for you. But to the world, your person is like, I have my stuff together and I'm grounded. And really internally, it's like they move around a lot, or they have a lot of jobs. I'm not a clinical doctor. I can't diagnose people. This is almost someone who has like ADHD. They can't really focus on one thing. They're very scattered. They're mentally restless. Again, I have a cousin who has ADHD, so I kind of know some of the signs and symptoms. But again, I'm not a doctor. But this is sort of like that feeling that you're like very scattered, fear of the unknown, lack of planning, very childlike. They start one project and they don't finish, they go to the next. And there's just very hyper, inability to focus on the details, inability to stay with one thing for the long run. And again, whether it's a housing situation, a job, a relationship, etc. And this is someone that when they hear something new and exciting, they jump at it. They don't look at the details. They don't think of the consequences. They're highly irresponsible. And that's why I had said before, wow, what a startling contrast, because to the world, they're responsible, and it's publicly, and then privately, they're like a hot mess. So take that all how it resonates. If you are in no communication with your person, or maybe they don't communicate very well, right? Some people don't know how to express themselves. This could be what they would like to say to you. Hidden truths, please, for the Leo collective. Hidden truths. Anything else for the Leo collective? Thank you. Anything else? Thank you. Bottom of the deck, I still have feelings for you. I know you don't feel the same. I want to start over. I can't be with you. All right, we've got a lot here to unpack. Okay. I can't be with you. I don't know how to feel. Again, there's this conflict over, and remember I said like this could be like a non-committal energy, and that's what I'm feeling here. It's like I have feelings for you. If you've been in disconnection, or maybe have had a connection interruption with this person, right? Could have had a big argument lately, or a separation. It's like they have feelings for you. They want to start over. They're patiently waiting for a new beginning with you, but they don't think you feel the same, because you probably want some higher level of commitment that they, you know, at least to date have not been able to show you, because they're in a very non-committal energy. So it's like, I don't know how you feel. They don't know how you feel. Maybe it's something you need to communicate with them. I don't know. It says I can't be with you. So this person, I feel, is feeling like in lack. They're not good enough for you. And it very well could be because you fell in love with the Emperor or Empress, and really what they are is a fool in reverse. Sorry, cross-watcher, but again, that's just for some of you. Now, for those of you who are totally single, you have not met this train yet. Yeah, sorry, cross-watcher. And you're like, oh, great, when's this person going to cross my path? Keep in mind that karmics are intended to teach us lessons. This person could, future person, right, if you're single, this person could show up in your life and be in it for only 10 minutes. You don't have to endure all of this if you don't want to. If you are grounded and you are steady and you know the red flags and how to spot them, you're going to see this dumpster fire rolling down the street in a Hurricane 5 long before it even takes the turn, right? You're going to just sense it coming and you're going to know to say no to it or reject it. So, and that very well could just be the lesson for you. So now you have an idea of how this person's going to show up, but who they truly are. So the next person, if you're single, ask the questions. And figure out what those questions are now ahead of time. You have some time till you meet this person, right? Not everyone's meeting this person like this week. So think of the questions you would want to ask to be able to see, is there a veil there? I mean, there definitely is a veil there with the moon. There's a lot you don't see about this person. So think of questions that you could ask during the dating process that would help you uncover whether this next person is actually really this. And then you'll know how to avoid it. And there's your karmic lesson for you. So this doesn't have to be 3 years of turmoil. You know what I mean? So for Leos who are single, when will they be meeting this individual? When will they be meeting this individual? Remember, we're all on different timelines. I had a flipper here. Yes, I did. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, in the coming weeks. Okay, maybe you don't have a lot of time. Next month. There you go. That's added clarification. In the coming weeks, next month, we are like a week away from August. So allow the process this year sooner than expected. And then April, some of you already met this person in April. So for some of you, this is a past person, or this is a person you're currently in a relationship with. For others of you where you're totally single, this person may have crossed your path already, and you met them in April and you're done and over with them. You know what I mean? But for others of you where you have not met this person, you're going to meet them soon. I want to say like in the next 2 to 4 weeks. So again, be prepared. And this could be someone you're matched with on a dating website, right? If you're single and looking, and again, on paper, this person's going to come across as charming. They have their stuff together. Just be smart now. Now you know the potential of that person. So be smart. Get your ducks in a row. Get your questions ready. You don't have to like waterboard interrogate them or anything, but you can ask inquisitive, questions during the course of a conversation to figure out, what it, try to uncover, right? Remove the veil from any of the red flags. So, there you go. That's what I have for you, Leo. I'm going to give you some signs of individuals you could be dealing with. Again, if you like this message, please click like, share, and subscribe. If you did not, check your other placements. They're pretty valuable, or at least I have found that to be the case, especially in these sort of mini reads. I try keeping these at about 10 or 15 minutes per sign. And as a tarot reader, that actually is a short read. So you have Pisces, you have Aries. You have a, if this is an emperor, this would be Aries again. If it's an empress, it could be Libra and Taurus. I have Pisces again and Scorpio. I'm going to call you some signs out from the bag as well. But that is what I have for you in terms of the cards, Leo. And let's get you some additional signs here. Okay, what do we have here? Libra, Leo, and any air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And then we'll get you some letters. These could be your initials, the person's initials, or an abbreviation, maybe even spell out a word. This doesn't make or break the reading, but for some people it adds as a confirmation. We have G-O-H-T, goth. Goth could be a goth person, someone into goth. Take it all how it resonates. I'll spell all these out for you, or say them out loud. I'm sorry. Okay. Gothrareb F-I. Again, you have G-O-T-H-R-A-R-E, be like in boy, F-I. So that's what I have for you, Leo. Again, be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. Check your other placements. But if this is where we part, my friends, I wish you a fantastic week, and I am sending you light, love, and peace. Hello, my beautiful Virgos. This is going to be a bit of a snoopy, possibly triggering read. I just want you to know ahead of time, I'm kind of giving a warning to all signs before I get into the read for you. So in case you missed the beginning, I'm going to draw 2 cards for you. How your person portrays themselves to the world, and then who they truly are. And then we're going to use tarot to get into that a little bit more. For those of you who know communication, or maybe your person is an individual who doesn't really express themselves fully, I'll draw some cards from the Hidden Truth deck. And for those of you who are totally single and you want an idea of when you'll be meeting someone, I'll draw some cards from the When Oracle deck. And then, of course, closing out the reading with some additional signs you could be dealing with, and as well as some letters. I think those were pretty popular with yesterday's reading. So if you like them, they're kind of back. They don't make or break the reading, so you take them how they resonate. Could be your initials or your person's initials. With all that said, Virgo, let's begin. Again, if this is triggering, don't send any shade my way. I read the energies and deliver the messages I get. You can always check your sun, moon, rising. And if you don't know what that is, pinned below to the comment section is a link where you could get your free birth chart. So how your person portrays themselves to the world, the sun. But who they truly are is the Emperor. Why the sun? For how Virgo's person portrays themselves to the world. Why the sun? King of Pentacles in the upright. Why King of Pentacles in the upright? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Further clarified by Judgment in the upright, 10 of Pentacles in the upright. Wow, 2 cards came out. 6 of Wands in the upright, and I was going to say Leo. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Leo. And the Strength card. Okay. Now the Emperor is who they truly are. Why the Emperor? For who they truly are. All right, we got the Hangman came flying out of the deck. Why the Hangman? For who they truly are. Up, Sun card here flipped over as well. Was that the Sun card? Going to take that as a little bonus there. Why the Hangman? Please and thank you for Virgo. Now, 8 of Swords in the upright. Empress in the upright, 4 of Swords in the upright. Bottom of the deck, Justice. All right, Virgo, I know for certain doing your readings now on YouTube for a little over 3 months, and then before that on Twitter, I know that this is not your past person. So this maybe it is. Maybe they've changed, right? Who knows? To the world, your person projects a very sunny, happy disposition with that Sun card. They project themselves as being successful, being happy, being revitalized in life. King of Pentacles, whether it's a queen or king, take those how they resonate. You know how it goes. It's a general reading. But this person shows themselves as solid, stable, maybe a business owner or someone who's good in business, individual who is abundant, financially secure. They show themselves to the world like this is someone who's got their shit together. They could be a bit egoic, but when you've got your shit together that much, you probably have some reason to be. This is someone who has victories. They've got money in the bank. They are strong, secure, solid, patient, in control of their emotions. Bottom of the deck, Justice. This person, and Strength card right behind that too. 2 Strength cards here. This is who they portray themselves to the world. Someone who's very just, very honest, very black and white, no grays, speaks the truth, accepts the truth, very balanced, very fair. Judgment card, maybe haven't they listen to their inner calling. They kind of check themselves. This is someone who checks themselves when they maybe they misspeak or they do something to hurt someone's feelings. Then later on in the day they think about it and they offer an apology. Who they portray themselves to the world, a very solid, stable person. Who they are in their quiet time, a very solid and stable person. So I don't think for a lot of you this is a past person, because I've seen your readings and I've felt the energy. was it 2 or 3 weeks ago? Some of you are going to be nodding your head like, yep. Didn't I say there was an Emperor or Empress coming? I really think this is your future person. We have Emperor to the Empress. This is a divine countermate. Now, who they truly are, right? This is either a divine masculine or divine feminine who is looking for their mate, their divine counterpart. This is someone who very passive. So I feel like publicly they're like on the go, 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 and they like to win. They like to be victorious, probably very showy, has nice cars, spends lots of money, very successful. This is someone who could be in the public eye. But, you know, in their quiet time, they're still that wonderful person, but they're a little more passive, probably go on vacations or take mental breaks, like maybe on the weekends they're not so busy or days off they're not so busy. This is someone who thinks before speaking, thinks before acting. Hangman to the Four of Swords, right? This is someone who like tries to get different perspectives. Again, we had that Sun card here. So this person is genuinely on the inside like a very positive, happy person. Eight of Swords, maybe up in their head sometimes, focusing a little too much on the negative. It could be that they're spinning a lot of plates and they have a lot going on, like if they're a business owner or something like that. But man, this person is like, when am I meeting this person? Sorry, boo, if you're watching. Sorry, babe. But I just feel like this is a solid person, masculine or feminine. Yeah, they could have some negative thoughts at times, don't we all? Like we all kind of have that. But if this isn't your past person, Virgo, and you're not dating this person now, I've been telling some of you for like 3 weeks, maybe 4, you are on track to meet an Emperor, Empress. I kept saying like, get your crap together, heal, let go of the past person, unhook, because I'm telling you, the message can't be any clearer for the Virgo collective. Solid, steady, caring, financially abundant, strong, resilient, successful person on your path. This is like karmic justice for all the crap you guys have gone through. So take that all how it resonates. For those of you who already met this person, congratulations. They are amazing. So for those of you who, I was going to say if you're in no contact with this person, but some of you may have met this person recently and they have just not expressed to you their interest in you yet. This could be like a boss, supervisor, a higher up, political leader. This could be someone like that, and you just don't, you don't know how they feel about you. But let's see what the hidden truths are. If they could say anything to you, what would it be? For the Virgo collective, I miss seeing you. I don't want to let you go. I have too much to lose. I'm telling you, this person is solid and steady. So, let's break all these down because you have a lot here. For some of you, where you have met this person and maybe they don't look like what you thought they should look like, right? Maybe you're judging them based on physical appearance and you're just like, oh, I'm really not into them, right? But this person is effing solid. Some of you, in the future, when you meet this person, you're going to have a falling out with them. I don't know why. We'll get to it when we get to it, right? But for some of you, you're going to have a falling out with this person. I feel like some of you are going to initially reject this person. I want to make amends. I can't reach out. You might block them or ignore them. I miss seeing you. I have too much to lose. I feel like they're going to be too emotionally invested in you. You might feel as if you don't share values with this person. See, this person's going to be different. An unhealed Virgo, no offense to you, an unhealed anyone, right? When you get someone straight up, honest, like divinely sent to you, and all you're used to is Knight of Wands and love bombers and narcissist and flighty nighties, when someone solid and steady comes along, you may not believe it. Your initial thing, like, is this too good to be true? You might actually reject it. You might feel like, I don't share values with this person. This person is not the type of person you've been attracted to. Whether their looks are going to be different, they could be a different culture, a different race, but my God, is this person solid. So yeah, I think some of you might initially reject this person or maybe not give them the time of day. Hey, for some of you, you could still be healing from the last jerk off. Ooh, from the last person. And maybe you're not ready to love, right? Maybe that's why you're going to kind of keep this person at arm's length. That's quite possible too. You might just not be ready for it, but this person is not going to want to let you go. They're going to watch you on social media, miss being with you, miss hearing your voice. Like any time away from you is a loss for this person. They're going to be an emotional deficit if they can't see you all the time or be with you. This isn't like clingy codependent. This is someone who wants to come into your life and nurture a long-term relationship with you. This is a divine masculine or feminine looking for their counterpart. It can't be any clearer. This is someone who has their crap together. They got their finances together. So I think some of you might push this person away, either because you're healing because of a past person, or they're going to be different. Like they're not what you're expecting. Take that how it resonates. They're not what you're expecting. But remember, whoever he or she may be, they have the best qualities of all 4 kings and all 4 queens. So they can speak and communicate well. They will love unconditionally. They will be hot as hell in bed. And they've got money in the bank. So just keep that in mind. Maybe they don't look the way you want them to look, but they've got the best of the best. So maybe give this future person a chance. That's just advice here from your friend in the Northeast. All right, let's see now. For those of you totally single and you're waiting to meet this person, oh God, next week just came flying out of deck. Now, remember, we're all on different timelines. Some of you who are healed, you're going to meet this person sooner. You know what I mean? So, wow. Oh my God. Okay, so this is kind of what I was saying. Next month, next week kind of is next month. We're like, what, maybe 10 days away from Leo season or from August. So yeah, for some of you, this is like rapidly coming in. Others of you, I knew it. Like I knew it. I think some of you met this person already. Maybe like this past January, 7 months ago. You could have started a new job or moved to a new place or went to a new eatery or something. This could have been like the business owner. This person's a professional person. This is like a white collar, and not that blue collar are bad people. They're not. My booze is a good balance between blue and white collar, and my whole family's blue collar. So I'm definitely not making fun of any kind of social class. I just feel like this person is more like, this is the person that like pays the employees. You know what I mean? Like this is more like the business owner, the entrepreneur, something like that, CEO, CFO, something like that. Take it how it resonates. So I feel like some of you people may have met this person in January and maybe you didn't pay a lot of attention to them. Take that how it resonates. Others of you are going to meet this person in September. I have within the next 6 months, and you will hear soon. So within the next 6 months, by the end of the year, this person is crossing your path. For some of you, they've crossed your path already. January will also be within the next 6 months, right? Because we have August, September, October, November, December. January. So yeah, a small percentage of you met this person this past January, and others of you, you are gearing up to meet this person sometime between next week and the end of the year. Take that all how it resonates. Let's get you some signs now of individuals you could be dealing with. I was not expecting that at all. I thought the past person was going to creep into this reading. I was like, oh no, please give Virgo a good reading. And I'm glad that you universe delivered a really good solid reading for you here, and clearly a really good solid individual headed your way. So individuals you could be dealing with, we have Aries, we have Leo. There's a lot of Leo here. Remember, we had 2 strength cards. I think for a lot of you, it's going to be within Leo season. So take that how it resonates. But I have Aries. I have Leo here. I have Libra and Taurus. Leo again. Leo again. This is really big for Leo season. Second decan, Leo again. Could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. Good for you, Virgo. Let's get you a couple more signs and then some letters. A couple more signs could maybe confirm what I just called out, or maybe be additional signs for you. We have any air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Libra again, and then Scorpio. Take those all how they resonate to you, and then we'll get you some letters here. Your initials, your person's initials. I can't believe I gave you the trigger warning ahead. I really didn't even need that for your reading. This was a fabulous reading. Okay, U and P wanted to come right out of the out of the bag, like they fell out. So maybe Peter, something like that. Paul. All right, what do we have for you? Paula. Okay. Nice combo of letters here. Okay. CPU. Oh, maybe they work in computers or Silicon Valley or something like that, right? CPU is a part of a computer. I don't know why that just came to me. Okay, you could meet them like if you're at an electronics store. Keep that all in mind. That clearly came out there for someone. CPU, V, M like Mary, D, B like boy, SRWL. Again, I have CPU, V, M like Mary, D, B as in boy, SRWL. That's what I have for you, Virgo. You definitely, hands down, have the best reading so far of the week. I have 6 more to go, so we'll see what comes out for all of them. Be sure to check your sun, moon, rising. If you like this message or you want to claim all or part of it or just found it fun or entertaining, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. But if this is where we part, Virgo, I wish you a fantastic week. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. All right, Libra, let's see how your person portrays themselves to you and to the world, and then what they truly are like on the inside. Now, if you missed the opening, this could be a little bit of a trigger reading, so if at any point you don't like it, just click out or check your sun, moon, rising sign. Remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And of course, this could be a past person, a present person, or a future person. I'm a Gemini. I did a Gemini reading before, and I felt like parts of it that came through were definitely of my ex. Other parts of it were definitely my person, because my person is also a Gemini. And part of it was really myself, you know, if I want to be honest and admit that. So again, take it all how it resonates. I'll draw some cards for you, for those of you who are maybe like in no communication, or maybe you are with a person, but they just don't know how to like convey their emotions well enough. So we'll see what hidden truths there are. And for those of you who are totally single, I'll also grab some oracle cards here for you to give you an idea of when you'll be meeting your person. We'll close out the reading by telling you signs, sun, moon, rising for you, your person. If it happens to be a third party, maybe their sign pops up. And then also some letters. Could be your initials, your person's initials, or any sort of abbreviation. So with all that said, let's begin. How your person portrays themselves to the world or publicly. We have Temperance, who they truly are on the inside, the 7 of Blades, which is the 7 of Swords. Okay, this may be triggering, may not be. I'm just going to tell you that ahead of time. So, why Temperance here for how Libra's person portrays themselves to the world? Why Temperance? Temperance is clarified by the 6 of Cups. Why the 6 of Cups? Further clarified by Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, Ace of Cups in the upright, oof, and Ace of Swords in the upright. 3 aces there. Okay. Now, 7 of Blades is how they truly are, or who they truly are. Why the 7 of Blades? The 5 of Wands in the upright. Why the 5 of Wands for the upright? Further clarified by 3 of Pentacles in the upright, Page of Cups in the upright, and the 3 of Cups in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, overall feeling or vibe or energy for your person this week. They're sitting in the Queen of Pentacles. Could be King of Pentacles. Remember, it's a general reading. So, as the Queen of Pentacles, your person's energy this week is they're feeling very nurturing. They could be focused a bit more on career. It's someone who feels as if they're providing financially for themselves, for their family. This is someone who has a long-term goal or vision when it comes to a relationship. This is a working spouse, a working companion, someone career-focused, in it for the long haul. So their energy space is pretty good. Down to earth, whether they're an earth sign or not, but like down to earth, very practical, financially stable, working hard. They portray themselves to the world as being a very balanced individual with that Temperance card. Very moderate, not argumentative, someone who's very family focused, 6 of Cups, someone who has nostalgia about their family. Maybe they share little stories about like growing up or interactions they have with you. Stuff like that. It's someone who likes like recalling memories. So that's, you know, again, how they're portraying themselves to the world. They portray themselves to the world as being someone who's in control. Ace of Swords is someone who's in control, has raw power, has victory in their life. life, whether it's in career and finance or love and romance. They come across as a very truthful person, a very honest person, a very no bullshit person. Is someone who wields the Ace of Swords, like a Queen of Swords or King of Swords. They're individuals who, and they don't have to be air signs, right? Because we all embody all four qualities, right? Fire, earth, air, and water. But it's like a person who, they don't say much, but when they do, it's impactful, it's honest. They come across as being very direct, very clear thinking. It's an individual who is seen as like being very creative, loving themselves, loving their family, loving their partner, being intuitive. Someone, again, in it for the long haul. Ace of Cups, proposal, marriage. Someone who's maybe a family person. This is also the card of like maybe wanting to have a baby or have children. So I kind of like this energy of what they portray to the world. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. They could sometimes come across as being someone who like misses a good opportunity, or they don't take risks. They're not a risk taker with the Ace of Pentacles. Like it needs to be a solid investment before they invest in anything, whether that's a person, place, or thing. It sometimes could be seen as someone who lacks a little planning. They're so focused in the now and in the past with that Six of Cups card, and the Ace of Swords is like in the now, that they don't really think future. So, I mean, they think future in terms of money and family, but, you know, if you were to ask this person, hey, there's a concert in September, so-and-so is playing, do you want to go? They don't have an answer for you. They're not a split-second decision person when it comes to those things. And that's at least how the world sees them. So very tempered, very balanced. They take their time before they make decisions. When it comes to money and family, they're on point. Everything else, they're a little bit shaky. Very honest person. Someone who loves abundantly. That's how the world sees them. Who they really are? So this came up in your other reading that I just posted yesterday. I did it on Monday. Yeah, it was. It came up for you, Libra, that your person meets you where you set the bar. And some of you set the bar a little low. And so that person doesn't really have a lot to aspire to when it comes to being your partner. They give you the bare minimum because they know you'll accept it. You're busy with lots of other things. You're a very patient sign. Even though you are an air sign, you're the most patient sign out of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You're also the most practical out of the three, to be quite honest with you. And you're very easygoing. And this person kind of takes a little advantage of that because they know you're a forgive and forget sign. Geminis, on the other hand, we will lock on and hold on to something till we die, right? We white knuckle grip the feelings that you give us, right? Like we hold on to that for whether it's positive or negative. Libras are very different. They tend to be more diplomatic, more romantic in nature, meaning they love deeper and they love harder. So they're willing to forgive more. So because of that, I feel like this is almost like, I hate to say like a duplicate reading from what I did the other day, but it's kind of really the same energy coming through. Like your person, who they really are, they're someone who gives minimal effort in a romantic connection. Three of Pentacles is baseline in a love reading. It's not 10 of Pentacles, right? It's not 9 of Pentacles. It's not 8 of Pentacles, working hard every day to become a master of love or something like that. So they give bare minimum. And again, if you set the bar at 3 of Pentacles, that's all they're going to meet. So I feel like this person also who they can be, who maybe the world doesn't see, this is someone who, it's not 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is really sharp words and very aggressive, you know, communication. When you fight, they fight dirty. No, this person is 5 of Wands. This is probably what you see that the world doesn't see, that this person maybe constantly always pokes at you, pokes at you, pokes at you. This is like a passive aggressive energy when it comes to arguments. These are like petty differences. Now they mount up over time and they can cause a lot of stress and strife in a relationship, but when you're looking at them individually, they're little things, they're little mishaps, they're little moments of passive aggressiveness. So you probably see that in your person more than the world does. This person also with the 3 of Cups card in the reverse Could be someone who, again, indulges, and we saw this in your reading the other day, they indulge in things outside of their connection with you. Some of them could be really into sports, maybe sports betting. Maybe they collect something. They could be, you know, I don't want to say drinkers or alcoholics, but any type of overindulgence. The point is that they constantly need alone time. And it's so weird because the energy I pick up for your person is like alone time to them means hanging out with a friend. But alone time doesn't mean hanging out with you. You know what I mean? So I feel like there's a disconnect here. What they show the world is not really who they are. And they come at love very small. They're always at a page level. When they show the world, I've got great love and I have all these nostalgic memories. Maybe I have a great family or I want a great family one day. But when it comes to delivering at the table of love, so to speak, you know, you're there setting up, five entrees, right? This 5-course meal, you know, and they show up with like nothing, like a roll of bread, right? If we were going to compare this to like dining out or feasting out, you're the one who's like, you put out the whole Thanksgiving spread and this person brings one roll to it. It's like they just think of themselves. It's a very selfish energy. It can be a loving energy, but again, this person, 7 of Blades, is going to be sneaky in respect to only give you what you demand of them. And the more easygoing you are, the more they're going to try to get away with something. 7 of Blades, 7 of Swords doesn't always mean lying, cheating, stealing. It could also mean someone who tries to get away with stuff. So I feel like in terms of a love partner, if you only expect minimal effort or demand or request minimal effort, that's all you're going to get from this person. You're going to continue to get 7 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, and Page of Cups, minimal effort. And then on top of that, you're going to get someone who likes alone time, but alone time is always hanging out or doing something that doesn't include you. Might include other people, but doesn't include you. And that 5 of Wands card is like there's always petty poking, almost like things are not good enough. Or again, they could be very passive aggressive. So take that how it resonates. Sorry if that's a little bit triggering. Now, if you are in no contact with this person, or maybe this person, you know, clearly they don't communicate their feelings well to you at all. So let's see what they would like to say to you if they could, or if they had the courage to, or if you unblock them. Some of you may have blocked this person because this just wasn't good enough for you. So for some of you, maybe it's a past person. This card flipped over. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, see what I was saying when I said maybe this person doesn't communicate well? That's exactly what this is. All right, I'm not financially stable. For some of you, your person could be having some financial issues. Maybe that's why right now they're in the energy of Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles, whatever you want to call her. Could be King, take it how it resonates. But see how this person is sitting in the chair looking at the pentacle, trying to manifest it to be more, or trying to come up with ways on how they can grow their money. So yeah, this person could be a little bit too focused or more focused on their money at this time. Take that how it resonates. You inspire me. Well, of course you do, because you're diplomatic and you're charming. You always have a lot of fires, yeah, maybe a lot of fires to put out. Maybe you're the fireman in the relationship or in the family where you're kind of like always running around and getting things done. And that's also part of you being an air sign. I watch your social media. So for those of you where maybe you are in disconnect, even if you're not, this person could just like watch your social media to see like what you're up to and stuff like that, especially if they're spending a lot of time outside of the connection and you guys aren't communicating a lot when you are together. Maybe the only way that they can get an idea of what's going on in your life is to see what's happening online. Again, take that how it resonates. That's not for everyone. You didn't see my tears. See, I do think there's a very loving aspect to this person. People can only put on a false mask to the world for so long, right? So I think like part of this, what they portray to the world kind of is who they really are, or at least who they want to be. So I do think that maybe when this person is hurt by you or is hurting in the relationship or even with other external things happening in their life, they might be very stoic in terms of not expressing what pains them or what hurts them. Now, for those of you where you are completely single and you're wondering, when is this person going to come into my life? Let me tell you a little bit about that. Remember, we're all on different timelines. For those of you who are like, no, I don't ever want to meet this person, right? Because I want to meet this personification of them, not that, right? I want to be this version of them, not that version. Understand that everyone we meet, these individuals are meant to cross our path, so we learn something from them, and sometimes they're just tests. So if this does not sound like a person that you want to be with because they don't sound too rock steady, or they're not too emperor, empress like for you, right? They're not coming in sturdy, solid, and stable, then that's okay. Maybe your test is this person whenever you meet them next week, next month, next year. Maybe it's the universe's way of testing you. Do you recognize the red flags? And are you going to waste 10 years on this person, or only give them 10 minutes of your time and move on? You know what I'm saying? So this doesn't mean this is the next person like you're going to marry or be in a 20-year relationship with. It's the next person you're meeting. Whether you choose to take it on, and I would never take someone on as a challenge like any human being, but if you wish to engage, then that's up to you. But if you wish to immediately go like, nope, not good enough, this person already, we're in week 2 of the relationship and they're giving me bare minimum, look, at the beginning of a relationship, even at a job, right? Think about it as a job. When we start work, we put our best foot forward. We show up like 20 minutes early, and that goes on for the first couple of weeks, first couple of months, and then we get used to it and we start to get stagnant. That's when the real us at the work gets better, at the workplace gets better. And relationships are the same way. We put our best foot forward in the beginning. After time, the veil comes off. So, the thing here is to see those red flags, or to see those signs before you waste, 5 months, 5 years, and then you're like, oh shit, the veil came off. Well, it didn't take 5 years for the veil came off. It was 5 years for you to see through the veil. You know what I mean? Because you refuse to recognize the signs. So set your bars high, ladies and gentlemen. You deserve better than 3 of Pentacles in a love relationship. But this is the next person headed your way for you singles. And let's see, when will that be? Thank you. Oh, God. I said next week, and the next week card came out. Okay. It could be a test. This is a test. This is only a test. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, May. Maybe this is the past person. Maybe you met them in May and you caught on real quick and you're done and over with them already. Very possible. Others of you met them in May and maybe you're still holding on to them, hoping that they'll change. I have next week. I have in the coming weeks. So get ready. They come on looking really good on paper, and underneath, not so much, okay? So rapid movement. Yeah, look at that. Rapid movement next week, in the coming weeks. For some of you, this is a test to see how much you value yourself. Will you put up with this? In the near future, I'm telling you, it's coming in fast. And for some of you, in the distant future. So I'm feeling like it's more like in the near future, but take that how it resonates to you. And like I said, some of you already met this person in May. So Libra, that's what I have for you. I'm going to give you some signs now of individuals you could be dealing with. This could be their sun, moon, rising. If you don't know what the hell I mean when I say that, in the comments section, I have pinned the timestamps to this reading. And then within that, I have a link where you can get a free birth chart. I use it. I've given it to friends and clients, and it's a great place. And then you'll understand by entering 3 simple things of data, 3 pieces of information. You'll be given your free chart. You could download it, save it. It's yours forever. And then you'll know exactly what signs to look for when I or another reader says your sun, moon, rising. So let's give you some signs of who you could be dealing with. I have Sagittarius, and I have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But again, take that how it resonates to you. I'm going to draw some additional cards here for you. Zodiac signs. So let's see what we have here. This could either confirm the signs I just called, or could be additional ones. All right, you got quite a few here. Pisces, Sagittarius again, and then you have Taurus. This was kind of heavy on the earth, so, and water. So Pisces, Sagittarius, and Taurus. Take that all how it resonates. We'll get you some letters now. These could be your initials, person's initials, could spell out a word, something of some relevancy. And it doesn't make or break the reading, but for those of you who are like, yeah, it kind of sounds like my person, then maybe this is just like extra confirmation for you. We have B-U-W. I thought that was an M. I was going to say bum. B-U-W. JP, GB again, J again, U and T. I'm going to get 2 more for you because those were 2 repeat letters there. So what do we have for you? K and also I. Okay. B, U, W, J, P as in Peter, G, B as in boy, J again, U, T as in Tom, K, I. So that's what I have for you, Libra. If you like this reading, found it fun, entertaining, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. If this did not jive with you in any way, you can check your other signs. And if not, that's okay as well. If this is where we part, Libra, I wish you a fantastic week. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Scorpio. So, little trigger warning I'm giving everyone. Some of these readings have been really fabulous, like Virgo. You know, it appears their future person is just going to be like amazing. For other signs, not so good. So I kind of want to give a warning now that this might end up being fabulous. It may not. I want you to take it how it resonates. It could be a past person. It could be your present person. It could be a future person. I know for me, I'm a Gemini and I'm dating a Gemini. Talk about confusion. But in that reading, I saw a lot of things resonated for me. Is like, oh yes, that's my ex-husband. Others were like, yep, that's my person. And then a couple of things were like, oh, that's me. Like I could definitely recognize those characteristics in myself. So I just want you to take this how it resonates. It's a fun reading here. Like I said, try to not get so serious. Okay, there we go. Jesus. All right, let's get into your person now. How they present themselves to you in the world. The Queen of Wands. Who they truly are underneath. The Page of Cups. Why the Queen of Wands? And it could be King of Wands. Remember, it's a general. Why the Queen of Wands? 6 of Cups in reverse. Why the 6 of Cups in the reverse? I got the Devil card here, and I'm going to take these cards just as they came out. Wheel of Fortune in the upright, Ace of Pentacles in the upright, 4 Swords in the upright. Okay, not terrible at all. Page of Cups. This person's going through a public separation of some kind. And don't freak out if you're in a very happy and healthy relationship. Don't be like, oh my God, my person's leaving me. Well, let me delve into that in a second. Let's look at this. Page of Cups. Why the Page of Cups for who they truly are? 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Why? Why 2 of Pentacles in the reverse for how they truly are? Further clarified by Queen of Wands in the upright again. I like that. The World card in the reverse. And the 7 of Cups in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Pentacles. Scorpio is kind of repetitive of a message, so I'm sorry for those of you that were hoping to like hear something else. We've seen this probably in the last like 3 or 4 weeks, the readings I've done for the Scorpio Collective. To the world, your person looks like the Queen or King of Wands. They are good looking. They are a little egoic, but you know what? That's okay. They're entrepreneurs. They're visionaries. They're the business builders of tarot. They come across as having an amazing personality. Did I say good looking? They're very good looking. Queen and King of Wands, very good looking. And I know good looking is subjective, but to you and to the world, your person's sharp looking, okay? To the world, though, they portray themselves as, yes, they're exuberant. Yes, they can be warm. Yes, they are dynamic. But they're also, there's another side to them. There's a side to them that is gentle, 4 of Swords. There's a side of them that maybe meditates. They could be into spirituality. It's a person that retreats before making a big life decision. They come across as being very tempered and well balanced. They come across as someone who's always looking, how can I grow my life, or financial opportunities. They look like someone, and again, just how they come across, they look like someone who's in it for the long haul, particularly in a romantic relationship. They look at someone who's always looking for a new adventure, but when it crosses their path, they're curious about it. 4 of Swords, they want to sit back and think about it. Not a big risk taker for a Queen or King of Wands. It's almost like they will strike when the iron is hot, but they have the patience it takes to wait for it to get hot. This is a person that creates their own good luck or own good fortune. Again, that's how they present themselves to the world. The world also sees them publicly, also sees them as detaching from a past energy. Devil in the reverse to Six of Cups in reverse. Some of you may have a person who is like leaving home for good. Like maybe they're disconnecting from family. Maybe they don't have any family because there's been a lot of tension and strife there. This might be a little bit of a loner of a person. So again, they might not have a big family. This could be someone who detached from an ex or is in the process of detaching from someone. Someone who was toxic, someone who was a karmic, maybe someone who they shared a life with, could have been a spouse at one time, some sort of person that they either was a soulmate or soul bond connection with, or who they thought they had a soulmate or soul bond connection with. So that's how they portray themselves to the world. They make their own luck. They strike when the iron's hot, but they will wait as long as it takes for that iron to get hot. They're in no rush. They're a very clear thinker, and they're always looking for ways to expand their minds, their relationship, and their bank account. Pretty solid person here. The public, whoever their inner circle is, does know that they are detaching from something. They either see them as someone who's a total loner, meaning they don't have a lot of family and friends, or like past connections. This is someone who lets go of the past easily, or they are in the process of letting go of the past. Maybe, letting go of a parental figure they no longer want to communicate with, or letting go of a sibling they had a fight with, letting go of an ex, whether that's a boyfriend, girlfriend, or spouse. Take that all how it resonates. It'll be different for each of you. At the core of their energy this week, they are dealing with a loss. So either someone has walked away from them or they have walked away from someone. They could be dealing with a financial loss. They could be feeling insecure. Again, I get this feeling of isolation or loneliness. The Six of Cups in reverse to the Devil in reverse, kind of like a loner energy. And this is sort of confirming that for me. So even if your person appears to have a lot of people around them, inside they're feeling a bit alone and isolated. Now, what they're really like to you, or in private, or in their quiet moments, still fiery, Queen or King of Wands. So in the bedroom, they're pretty dynamic sexual partner. I can tell you that much. This is someone who looks good and then brings the goods to the table, right? This isn't an all talk, no action person when it comes to physical intimacy. We'll leave it at that to keep it clean for YouTube. Two of Pentacles in the reverse, though. Again, this person's feeling a little out of balance inside. And we see that here where there's some type of worry or distress. Now, they're not letting the world know that, or maybe not even letting you know to the degree that they're feeling this hurt or pain from this separation. But inside they are. They're feeling a bit off balance. They're feeling a bit overwhelmed. Seven of Cups in the reverse. They could be looking for diversionary tactics. I would make sure if this is someone who's leaving a past connection that they're not rebounding to you, or someone who's a complete loner is not maybe suddenly becoming toxic codependent. Again, if it's a new person, right, they might like latch on to you right away, and you might be like, whoa, dude, buddy, easy there. You're texting me every 5 minutes. What am I doing? So just be careful of that, because I feel like this person's going through some type of pain or loss. They could be looking for some diversionary tactics. Tactics, that's horrible. Some type of diversions. And it doesn't have to mean that it's, done like in a sinful way, or I'm not saying this person's going to become a drunk or a drug addict, but I think they're constantly looking for things to take their mind off of their troubles, whatever those troubles may be. Still fiery in bed. Page of Cups when it comes to love, it's a very innocent love. Look, there's a child running with like a drawing that she had made, or a painting, and it says "I love you" on it. So when it comes to love, it's a very innocent love. It's a free-spirited love. It's a little bit of an immature love. Remember when tarot began to be used for esoteric purposes, the pages represented preteens or early teens. We're talking like 11, 12, 13 years old. So yeah, is it a cute love and a romantic love and a puppy love? Absolutely. It's not a solidly mature love. I mean, they're solidly mature in the bedroom. I'll tell you that much, but not so much when it comes to matters of the heart. And maybe it's because they've been burned, or they're in the process of being burned. There's something in this person's life that's not completely closed. It's closing, World card. So they're losing something here, in the process of losing a job, in the process of losing a family, in the process of losing a spouse, losing someone else, losing a housing situation. it could be losing a vehicle, right? Maybe they have to get rid of an old car and buy a new one. Whatever it is for this person, there's a big change in their life, but it's not quite closed yet. You know what I mean? So they could be feeling off balance, and that might be why they approach love in a very innocent, childlike way. I don't feel like they're ready to like fall head over heels in love with someone right now. So could be a past person, present. This could be your future person. It's not a terrible reading at all. I just think that they show to the world a little bit more of a braver face than they actually are. But again, I just think it's because this cycle is still closing out for them, whatever that is. If you are in total no communication with this person, or maybe they're the type, again, Page of Cups, they don't really wear their heart on their sleeve, right? It's a little bit of an immature love. This is what this person would like to say to you. I have too much to lose. I can see that. Five of Pentacles could be someone who's financially worried that they're going to lose a lot in whatever they're leaving a job, leaving behind the family, a spouse, another partner, someone maybe they shared resources with. I don't want to let you go. Oh, that's sweet. All right, let's get your messages here. I wish we could go back. I am recovering. Absolutely. That's like the perfect card for this. Still recovering from whatever loss they have recently experienced or are currently experienced. I don't want to let you go. We don't share the same values, and I have too much to lose. Five of Pentacles could also mean, I should have picked up on that earlier. Thank you, Spirit, for flying that card out. We don't share the same values. This person could feel like they're not good enough for you. They don't have enough money for you, or they're not settled enough for you, or they're not ready for full commitment love, right? That's Page of Cups, not King of Cups. So this person could have a lack mentality. For those of you, maybe it was a third-party situation, and I say that only because of your past few readings. Maybe they wish they could go back to the beginning and do things right so they didn't waste as much time. Something like that. I have too much to lose. I really think it's financial. There might be a little delay, if it's financial, of them closing out this cycle, because maybe they're trying to save their money. Just keep that all in mind. If this is a future person and you're totally single, this isn't a terrible future person. This means at the time I'm doing the reading, they're closing a cycle, which means by the time they get to you, the cycle's closed, right? Because energy is fluid. So by the time they meet you, they're, you know, either still closing it out or it has been closed out, because we're all on different timelines. So I think this is a pretty solid person. Yes, they're going through some personal issues. Maybe they're gambling too much, or they watch too much TV, or they might have a couple extra beers at the end of the day. I just think it's because of whatever they're coping with right now. So keep that in mind. So single Scorpios, when will they meet this person? This hot, I was going to say hotbed in bed. Why would I say that? Hotbed in bed. That doesn't even make sense. Okay. Bottom of the deck next week. Whoa. This month, next week, within the next 3 months, in the coming weeks. Holy crap. Okay. So get ready for some action. Shave your legs, ladies. Men, trim up. You got a Queen of Wands coming your way. All right. This is a cute reading. I like it. Put a smile on my face. I had some pretty heavy ones earlier. So this is cute. Within the next month, in the coming weeks, within the next 3 months, if this is a past person, they could be coming back around again. August 4th is Mercury retrograde. It's 10 to 12 days. It's the shadow period prior. So past person could be coming around again. Maybe they haven't closed the cycle out with you. Take it how it resonates. Present person, this could be someone who, yes, they love you, but they're still in the stages of recovering. And in the meantime, they're just going to offer you minimal love. And I shouldn't say minimal love. That makes it sound crappy, but they don't have a lot to give you in terms of money and love right now because they're still closing something out. And for those of you where you're totally single and you're waiting for this person, they are coming within the next 3 months, anywhere from next week to the next 3 months. So get prepared. Really heavy on the next week. Next week, this month is July. July, we have like, what, another 10 days to it or something like that. So, So this person's coming in quick. Get your legs ready, ladies. Because you got 2 fire energies here. So that's a no bullshit when it comes to that, right? Because like, what they exude to the world, their sexuality and their exuberance and looking and smelling good, at least you know that part is really who they are. So have fun with it, whatever that means for you.
Let me give you some signs of who you could be dealing with. And then we'll also draw some some extra signs from this bag, and then some letters for you, which could be your initials or your person's initials. You could be dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a Capricorn. This is Jupiter. Could be a fire sign with that Wheel of Fortune. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius again. And then Aries, Leo, Sagittarius again. Oh, I'm talking about fire. I'm so bad. All right, so that's what you have. Let me get you some extra signs now. I'm excited for the Scorpio collectives. You've had some really good reads lately. Other signs you could be dealing with. Capricorn, Pisces, and Libra. Again, could be their top 3, Sun, Moon, Rising. And then we'll get you some letters here. Could be your initials or your person's initials or some abbreviations. Oh, you got a lot here. Okay. You have P, K, H, L, W, R, R again, X, J, D, M, U, B. Oh, the other signs are going to hate me because they didn't get this many letters. C and U. Let me give that to you again. P, K, H, L, W, R, R, X, J, D as in David, M as in Mary, U, B as in boy, C, U. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. If you like this message, found it entertaining, want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't, please send no shade. Just check your other signs. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to kind of give you the same warning, same trigger warning I gave the other signs. Now, Libra had a fantastic read, as did Virgo, but some of the other signs, not so much. So in case you missed the intro, this reading, we're looking how your person portrays themselves to the world and then who they truly are on the inside. Some of these reads have been pretty insightful. I know for me, I'm a Gemini. My masculine is a Gemini. So, you know, as part of the read, I was like, oh, that kind of sounds like my ex. Part of it sounds like my person, and part of it sounded like me. So it could be a past person, could be a present. If you're totally single, could be a future present. Future person, maybe your future person is a present to you. Take that how it resonates. But let's get on with the reading now and see how they portray themselves to the world and who they truly are in a relationship, or who they truly are on the inside. So let's tap into the Sagittarius collective. All right, Sag, to the world, your person portrays themselves as the Tower. To you, they are the Wheel of Fortune, or how they really are is the Wheel of Fortune. They portray themselves as the Tower. Interesting. To the world, they're the Tower. Why the Tower? That's my stomach growling. I'm sorry if you heard that. Clarified by 5 of Pentacles in the upright. Why the 5 of Pentacles to the Tower for how they portray themselves. This card wanted to come out. I'm going to take it. The Death card. Further clarify 2 more cards, please, for Sag's person. We're going to do one more shuffle here for you, Sag. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse and the King of Pentacles in the upright. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. This is who they truly are. Why the Wheel of Fortune? 5 of Cups in the reverse. Why 5 of Cups in the reverse? This person's going through a massive change in their life. The people around them know it, and they know it internally. Why 5 of Cups in the reverse? Further clarified by 7 of Pentacles in the upright, 10 of Pentacles in the upright, and 2 of Wands in the upright. Okay, the energy of your person right now is temperance. I like that. It's someone who's trying to find balance in their life. There's definitely chaos and upheaval going on here with this person. Page of Pentacles is right behind it. So it's someone who's inquisitive about the future. It is someone who is trying to manifest new opportunities, whether it's in career and finance or love and romance, trying to find balance between the two. This is someone who could be developing a new skill, possibly an individual who has a desire to learn. This is someone who's very diligent, at least at this time, trying to find balance and moderation, patience, maybe even trying to discover the meaning of life or the purpose for the connections in their life. It's someone who's really going within deep. And this is why they're going in deep, because to the world, they have something huge and traumatic and transformative happening in their life. And the people around them know it. Even if they're not verbalizing it, they can tell through their interactions at work, or if it's family members, like they know something is up with your person. So to the world, they look like they could either be experiencing a financial loss or a loss of some important connection in their life. People around them can see or know that they are going through a transformative state in their life. At work, they might not be working as much or not invested as much in work. Okay, this is going to resonate for like 2 of you out there. I'm sorry. I just heard doesn't shower often. So terrible. I think your person, and I shouldn't laugh, cross-watcher, I'm sorry. I think this person is going through something so heavy that they're not even working at taking care of themselves. So like that daily bathing, or not eating meals on time, or eating junk food, anything like that. They're not working at health and fitness. They're not even showing up to work. Even when they're physically present, they're mentally off. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse is someone who's lacking ambition, lacking focus. It's someone who stopped putting in the effort into themselves and into life. And the people around them are seeing it. They're seeing that this person, who at one time was the King or Queen of Pentacles, solid, stable, nurturing, you know, the solid rock of the family, the solid rock at work, the friend you can always count on, someone who was disciplined, someone who appeared to have power or control over their life and destiny, is suddenly losing it. And meanwhile, your person internally is having this battle of trying to find balance and moderation. But the people around them, they know they are going through something massively significant in their life. Now, to you, or in a love relationship, or who they truly are, there's someone who is moving on from the past, or at least trying to. 5 of Cups in reverse. Trying to find acceptance. And I like this because patience to the 5 of Cups in the reverse, that's what it is. Right? Remember when I said they're trying to find meaning or purpose? They're trying to understand why some things didn't come through for them, or why some things have ended or haven't ended, or are in the process of ending. This is someone who's going in deep. This is someone who, at this time in their life, is only looking to invest in things that they feel can really go the distance. This is someone who's very cautious when it comes to investing, whether it's in career and finance, or like learning a new skill or starting a new job. Right now, if they're not absolutely sure of it, they're not going to do it. This person doesn't really see themselves 2 years, 5 years, 10 years down the line. They're having a hard time seeing themselves in the future, like where are they going to live, or who are they going to be with, or who are they going to be. This person is struggling. So I feel like right now who they truly are, working on their money, only working on sure things, sure bets. 7 of Pentacles, like 7 of Pentacles to the Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. Sorry, I speak too quickly sometimes. Is an individual who is, yes, they're in it for the long run, but they're only going to invest in things that they have an ROI on, that they clearly know there will be a return on investment in. This person has no heart open at this time. Whether they're a past person, a present person, or even a future person. They're all money focused. King of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. See what I mean? Because they are still grieving the loss of whatever this is. This is probably a love connection for them, but let's find out a little bit more. It'll be different for each of you. Please clarify that Tower for me. 10 of Swords. Oof, something's totally coming to an end. This is a painful ending for your person. This is total collapse. Tell me more. What is this collapse? This is leaving a very deep wound in your person. I think that's why they're refocusing on, all right, why the hell did this happen, right? Temperance, trying to find purpose and meaning. Now looking out into their future, having to make a decision. How do I move forward from this? And where do I want to live? And what do I want to do? The Wheel of Fortune, you know, as who they, you know, who they truly are. It's someone who has a whole new start in life. They're just afraid of it. They're afraid of it. They're trying to find peace with whatever didn't come to fruition. Yeah, something didn't work for them. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. There was a lack of teamwork in some connection they had. This person may have lost a big job, right? King of Pentacles, they could have been like CEO, CFO, could have had their own business, and it's now collapsing on them, maybe leaving them in financial ruin. Maybe that's why they're refocused on their money. For others of you, this could be a long-term connection that they had. Pentacles are a long time. You know, I have 10 to 7 is 17. I mean, if you know, with the 3 is 20. Then I have another 8 is 28. I have 5, that's 33. I mean, you know, for someone out there, your person could be leaving a relationship that was in their life for up to 33 years. So this is big. This is like, you know, losing a marriage or losing someone you had a lot of resources with. Tell me a little bit more about the Tower. Something didn't work out for this person, and man, is it painful. King of Wands in the reverse. For some of you, they're losing an enterprise or a business or a job where they had a really big position. That's only for some of you. Tell me more. Knight of Pentacles in a reverse. This has been crashing for the last year. This has been in the making for the last year, whether they've been going through a divorce for the last year, the marriage or long-term relationship been collapsing for the last year, business could be collapsing. They could be at a company where that company was slowly releasing workers and your person knew. Eventually, they're going to call my number, right? Eventually, they're going to tell me that my time here is up. Bottom of the deck, you know, I like this person because this person is resilient. Wheel of Fortune to the 2 of Wands to the 10 of Pentacles. It's like they're not going to let this hold them down for too long. This person's a little egoic. Look at that, moving on. I love 6 of Wands to 6 of Swords because this person wants victory from the past. Knight of Wands, be careful. Holy crap bonkers. I was going to say shit bonkers. You have 2 6 of Swords cards because I merged 2 decks here. So 6 of Wands to 6 of Swords to Knight of Wands to 6 of Swords again. So yeah, this person right now is going through a loss. They're trying to accept it. They're trying to come to terms with why the hell it happened, trying to identify their role in it. This is a lot of trying, I know, trying to get over it, trying to identify their role with it, trying to see where they go in the future. But once they make up their mind, there's going to be no stopping this person. You have 2 6 of Swords to the Knight of Wands to the 6 of Wands. I mean, this is enormous, full steam ahead. I'm almost getting the feeling of the Chariot here, to be quite honest with you. So is your person going through, your past person going through a tough time now? Yep. If this is your current person, they're going through a tough time? Absolutely. But once they get, and if this is a future person, they're going through hell right now. But once they get there, like, you know, and I feel like a lot of them are like on the precipice of changing their lives. I think it's just going to be huge forward movement. Now, for those of you who are no communication, or, you know, you are in communication, but maybe this person doesn't really express themselves well, you know, emotionally and stuff like that. Let's see what they would like to say to you. This is the Hidden Truth deck for divine and feminine, divine masculines and feminines. So, Hidden Truth, thank you. I am in a committed relationship. Not for long. Sorry, that's terrible, cross-watcher. Yeah, I think they're exiting a committed relationship. I miss being with you. We don't share the same values. I think that's some other person, but I'm going to clarify that for you. Any other messages? Or they could feel like they're in lack, right? 5 of Pentacles could feel like could be someone who feels like now they're not good enough for you. See, I want to make amends. I would do it all again. So if you were in a relationship, this is a past person, and you have broken up or something like that, or you're in the process of breaking up, this is someone who wants to make amends because they would do this whole relationship with you again, no matter how crazy it was or no matter how terrible the ending was. That's deep, Sag. Bottom of the deck, I can't do this. So I feel like at this time, your person can't do a relationship. Remember I said for them on their side, like who they truly are, there were no cups. I don't think this person is going to leave one relationship and enter another one immediately. For those of you where it's an ex, or it was third party or some sort of situationship, they're getting out of it. It's crumbling beneath their feet. They miss being with you. They want to make amends. They would do this relationship all over again, but they just can't do it right now. Not forever, just not now. We don't share the same values. I want to clarify that, but I really feel like that's a lack mentality. I think that's that 5 of Pentacles. Oh, the Tower. Yeah. Okay. So 2 towers in this reading, right? Tower to tower here. This person is going through a huge awakening in their life, a huge upheaval, big sudden change. 9 of Cups, they're becoming single. They're becoming single. So we don't share the same values. It very well could be because right now they just can't do the relationship, or they could be in a lack mindset. For others of you, that could very well be how they're feeling with their other person, right? Because that was clarified by the Tower, and the Tower is something else exiting their life. So whether it's a business partnership or a whole family dynamic crumbling, or even a relationship, like another person or a marriage. So take that all how it resonates, Sag. I'll give you some signs of who you may be dealing with. I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Again, I have Scorpio, and that's all for like the quote unquote people cards that I use. And let me give you some additional signs as well as letters. All right, Saggy, what do we have for you? You could be dealing with a Scorpio, any water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a Leo, and a Sagittarius. Remember, that could be their sun, moon, rising. And then letters here. It could be your initials, your person's initials, or spell out any type of word or abbreviation. This doesn't make or break the reading, but it could be added confirmation for some of you. I have KC, X, T, C again, O, D as in David, S, Y, F as in Frank, and I have 2 I's here. Give me one more, because that I is repetitive and so is the C. O again, come on. Take that double O, you know, but let me get one more for you. I always feel bad when you get like doubles, you know. Okay, you have J. K, C, X, T as in Tom, C, O, D as in David, S, Y, F as in Frank, I, J. Sagittarius, before you go, I forgot to look at, for those of you who are single, when will you be meeting this person who's in the process of exiting this other relationship? So I hope some of you stayed in there and didn't exit too quickly. For a single Sag, when will they be meeting this person? And remember, we're all on different timelines, so I'm going to grab a couple of different cards here. I'll take whatever flies out. Thank you. Anything else for single Sag? Alrighty. This week, oh Christ, that's been coming out a lot, like a lot in the reading. So remember, Mercury retrograde is on August 4th. We do get a shadow period there, about 10 to 12 days. So very possible this person comes around this week. For some of you, you have connected or reconnected with this person this past May. It's only 2 months ago. You will hear news soon. Yeah, you might be hearing news of that Tower. It's not too late to make changes. And then you have June. So I feel like some of you reconnected with this person in the last like 60 to 90 days. I really feel for a lot of you this is a past person, but take it how it resonates. Right behind this week, we have sooner than expected, and then this month. So whether you're past, present, or future, it looks like you have incoming communication or the incoming arrival of this person immediately. I feel like imminent is the word that I want to say. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. If you like the reading, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. If not, check your other placements. But if this is where we part, Sagittarius, I hope you have a fantastic week, and I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Capricorn. A little bit of a trigger warning here for you, Cappy, so I want you to be mindful. We're going to take a look at how your person portrays themselves to the world and then who they truly are on the inside. Some of these readings have been absolutely fantastic and some others not so much. So if you hear something you don't like, check your other placements. If you hear something you like, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. Other placements for this particular reading could be sun, moon, rising. If you don't know what the hell I mean when I say that, below in the comments where I have pinned the timestamps to this reading, I've also put a link for a free birth chart. It's one that I use. I've given it to friends, and I've also share it with my clients. So I don't make any money on it. I'm not affiliated with them, but it's a great resource. And once you know, you just enter in a little bit of data. They give you your free birth chart. It's pretty self-explanatory from there. You get like a 10-page document, basically. Very well thought out, written out report. It's instantaneous to you and for you, and then you'll know exactly what I mean when I say sun, moon, rising. With all that said, Cappy, now let's begin. How your person portrays themselves to the world. The Empress, who they truly are. The Seven of Cups. Why the Empress for how your person portrays themselves? And it could be an Emperor, so take that all how it resonates. Clarified by the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Why the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse? I had a flipper here. I did. I had Temperance. And then I also have Four Cups in the reverse. Give me one more on this, please. Thank you. Ace of Wands in the upright. Seven of Cups in the reverse. I'm sorry. Seven of Cups in the upright for who your person truly is. Why the Seven of Cups? Clarified by the Nine of Wands. Why the Nine of Wands? Further clarify this for me with 3 cards. Please and thank you. Further clarified by Two of Cups in the reverse. Justice in the reverse. King of Cups in the upright. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Swords in the reverse. So your overall energy for your person this week is someone who is dealing with some sort of inner turmoil. This person has fears. They're not talking about them. You could have noticed, or they could be telling you that they've been having trouble sleeping lately. This is someone who's trying to find hope in a hopeless situation. This is someone who's trying to be optimistic through a period of mental suffering. This is someone who's coming to terms with a cycle in their life coming to a close. And they're trying to gather all the mental strength that they can in order to persevere through it. To the world, they are the Empress or Emperor. To the world, they have their shit together. To the world, they are balanced and moderate. They have purpose in life, or they know their purpose in life. They come across as being very sensible. They come across as someone who's very passionate and fiery, possibly even sexy, or they might give off the energy that they have high sex appeal. Take it all how it resonates. Or this could resonate, this could also apply to like when it comes to work or group projects or creative endeavors. People around them find them to be very fiery, very energetic, always coming up with new ideas. Someone who has the willpower to continue when maybe things don't necessarily go their way. They come across as someone who knows their self-worth. They come across as someone who's always hustling to make a buck. They come across, though, potentially to some people, take it how it resonates, little trigger warning, they could be obsessed with work, obsessed with success. Obsessed with having to have a title, like this is the person who needs the name plaque on the door or something like that. Or, if they wear a badge at work, it's got to say like Vice President of whatever, toilet paper duties, but it's like the title that they need, So a little egoic there. And to be an Empress or Emperor, you got to have a little ego there, especially when it's spiced up here with the Ace of Wands. So I'm not seeing this as like a terrible thing. I think their image to the world is that in short, they have their crap together. They're very balanced. They have a zest for life. Maybe a little too obsessed with work, and maybe also they come across as someone who's always trying to choose happiness, someone who constantly checks in with realignment, someone who pauses before making a decision or accepting a proposal, someone who, retreats when they have to from the world in order to gain clarity about a particular situation. So to the world, extremely well balanced. In their quiet time, not so much. In their quiet time, your person Seven of Cups, could be drinking a lot, could be obsessing, could be I'm sorry, it's raining outside, could be looking for diversionary tactics to numb the pain. Because your person's clearly, going through something here. Four of Cups in the upright. Ooh, Ten of Swords. Something did not work out well for this person. Maybe a job they applied to rejected them. Four of Cups. Or they recently are out of a connection, which caused them a lot of pain. Take it all how it resonates. Again, could be past, present, future person. But your person's not doing well internally. To the world, spectacular, right? Internally not doing well, feeling like the wounded warrior, trying to have some perseverance, but struggling on some days to have that. Two of Cups, feeling imbalanced, Maybe they feel that they don't love themselves enough, or that they're constantly giving to others, that they don't have enough to pour into themselves. It's someone who doesn't communicate their feelings well, so there could be broken communication within the connection. It's someone who's finding it difficult to trust people. Two of Cups in the upright's a beautiful card, right? It's a soulmate card, and soulmates come in a wide variety of shapes and sizes. You know, friends, lovers, family members, etc. So to have those types of engagements or interactions, you need to have trust, right? Trust in the love or trust in the connection. In the reverse, this person trusts very few people, if any at all at this time. They're trying to find emotional balance within them with that King of Cups card, which I do like, because Temperance here to the King of Cups here is pretty good. But Justice in the reverse, your person feels, whether they talk about it or not, there was an injustice that occurred to them. They almost could feel like the universe or God, Jesus, Muhammad, whatever you want to call it, is punishing them, or that they constantly get the shit end of the stick, or things don't really work out for them. Like, well, I give my all and I show up and I try to be reasonable, right? That's how I portray or show up to the world. And then in return, I always get like the crap end of the stick. So I think because of that, your person, again, past, present, or future, has a problem trusting people, always feeling like the wounded warrior, defensive, trying to maintain some sort of emotional balance. But I think like, oh, that's a good one. Thank you, Spirit. Losing faith in humanity. This is an individual who's losing faith in humanity, and life has been pretty tough on them lately. So with that Seven of Cups card, they could be overindulging. So overindulging could be anything: sex, drugs, rock and roll, hardy har har. But, you know, doing too much in sports, too much buying. There's too much eating, too much drinking. Add too much to anything, too much smoking, you know, whatever that is, but they're doing too much of it. This person could be like globetrotting and going on vacation, right? Constantly. Every week you could like see them on social media and be like, oh my God, now they're in Cancun. And then next week they're like at the beach. And then the week after it's like, whoa, wait a minute, when the hell did you get to Quebec? You know, something like that. But whatever you're going to add too much in front of, that's what they're doing. And it's a diversionary tactic in order to numb the pain. This person could be hoarding. I don't know why I just heard that. This person could be a hoarder. Like they're constantly feeling like, I can't trust the world, or the world is, you know, in disarray. Justice in reverse, right? There's no accountability. The world's going to shit. Almost like this pessimistic attitude, right? And so this person, for some of you, like too much buying, too much hoarding. That's like for two of you out there. So take it how it resonates. If you're in total no communication with your person, or you're dealing with someone who, you know, to the world is fantastic, but inside they're hurting. So maybe they don't communicate that well to you, or don't communicate that enough to you. This is what this person would like to say to you if they were able to speak to you, or if they had the courage to tell you how they truly feel. Hidden truths now for the Capricorn collective, please and thank you. I am in a committed relationship. I'm going to clarify that because I get no third party here. So that's probably for one of you out there. I miss seeing you. Tell me more. I do love you. Yeah, I don't think this person expresses love a lot because Two of Cups in the reverse. Like they probably express love more to like pets and children than they actually do to their lover. Tell me more. I admire you. Bottom of the deck, I don't know what you want. So, you know, this person could be so focused on their pain that they're not aware of what you want or need in a relationship. So Capricorn, you may have to speak up a bit. This person does love you. They do admire you. They miss seeing you. Maybe the two of you are not spending as much time together as you used to, or as much as they would like to. I'm in a committed relationship. I'm going to clarify that. Some of you could be a third party. It's not really the feeling I got from the reading, but hey, it's clearly a message for someone watching. So for those of you that are in a situationship, let's clarify this further. Strength. Why strength? Queen of Swords. Give me one more on this. Star in reverse. Your person could be in a relationship that is they're very discouraged with the prospect of it lasting. The relationship makes them feel insecure. There's a disconnection there. There's a lack of faith of ever being able to bring it back from the dead. This is clarity that your person now has regarding that relationship. Queen of Swords in the upright is a clear thinker, a quick thinker, or it could be King of Swords, take it how it resonates, but it's an individual that holds the sword of truth, wields the Ace of Swords. This is a person who can see very clearly, they're perceptive. So if they happen to be in another connection, they know it's dying, they know that there's no hope of resurrecting it, and it's taken them a lot of strength to move through it. So maybe they can't give you everything that you want right now, because they're too busy closing out another cycle. Like I said, that's probably for 2 of you out there, but take it how it resonates. Yeah, on their way to becoming single, 9 of Cups. So again, that's probably for 2 of you out there. For those of you who are totally single and you're wondering, when is this person going to come into my life? Let me give you a when. And remember, we're all on different timelines, so let's take what resonates. For some of you, this is a past person who's coming back. I just heard that. So take that how it resonates. We have time to let it go. So in this type of reading, when I ask that question, when you're meeting and it says time to let go, I usually take that as like a leave it to the divine or trust in divine timing. So for those of you who are single and you're wondering, when am I going to meet this person? They're on your path. It's not for you or I to control that path, right? So trust in divine timing. For others of you, oh, stop trying to control the timing. You saw me flip that card over, right? So yeah, stop trying to control timing. It very well could be that these feelings, like this part of the reading, the I admire you, I love you, and this is for singles only. I miss seeing you, I love you, I admire you. Could be that future person saying that to you. This could be what they're closing out now. Maybe that's why you can't control divine timing, because everyone's going to close out this other relationship, committed relationship, at different stages. Some are in the process of doing it. Some are going to decide to do it next week, and then they need like 2 months to figure it out. You know what I mean? So trust in divine timing within the next 6 months. So by the end of the year, and within the next 3 months. So you have anywhere from the next 3 to 6 months. So enjoy yourselves, work on yourselves till then. If you want this person, I feel like this is a good person. You're probably going to take a bit of time. They're going to need time to heal. Probably that's why you have that 3 to 6 months for you singles out there. And this person might be a little difficult at first to gain their trust. And I think they were terribly betrayed in a past relationship. But take all that how it resonates, Capricorn. I wish you the best of luck. I hope this wasn't too triggering for those of you who are currently in a connection with an individual and some of this resonated with you. I try to be as gentle with the reading as I can, but you know, when the messages want to come through, I have to say them. Otherwise, it would be unfair to someone who watches the video and actually needs to hear it. You know what I mean? So as always, take what resonates, never force the message. If you liked it, be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to give you some signs now, as well as letters for who you could be dealing with. With that Justice card, I have Libra. I could be dealing with a Libra, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius, Sagittarius. Empress would be Taurus or Libra. If it's an Emperor, that would be Aries. I have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo again, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So take those signs how they resonate. I'm going to give you your letters now. Let's get you a couple more signs. These could like confirm what I just said or maybe be an extra sign for you. Sagittarius, Leo, and fire. So any fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Really heavy on the fire, but we did see Gemini in there too. So remember to take that all how it resonates to you. And then some letters here. Could be your initials, your person's initials, abbreviations, spell out a word. Take it all how it resonates to you. All right, Capricorn, we have R-E-M, T-J-C, and maybe they like REM, right? Maybe they like music by REM. Millennials, if you don't know REM, you're going to have to Wikipedia that or Google that. We have REM, TJ, CVTOC. So that's what I have for you. REMTJCV, T as in Tom again, and then OC. So take that all how it resonates. If you liked it, found it entertaining, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. If not, drop no hate. Just check your other signs. But if this is where we part, Capricorn, I wish you a fantastic week. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Aquarius. Let's get the dirt on your person. Little bit of a trigger warning now. I had some pretty crazy reads early on, so I just want you to be mindful. You know, if it resonates at any time, be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. If not, you can click that X button, or you can see your other placements for your person. If you don't know what the hell that means, I put a link below with the timestamps. Within that, I have a website. Not I have a website. I put a link to a website I'm not affiliated with. I've used them before. It's free. You enter 3 simple key pieces of data, and you get your birth chart, and it's yours forever. You download it, and it'll tell you exactly what sun, moon, rising, as well as other placements that you or your person have. And so that will help you clarify this message a little further. So Capricorn, maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn, or maybe you have dealt with a Capricorn in the past. I want you to take this message for either a past person, present, and for those who are totally single, this is the next person on your path. How your person portrays themselves to the world. 3 of Wands. Who they truly are. The King of Swords. Why or Queen of Swords. Why the 3 of Wands. 6 of Pentacles. Why 6 of Pentacles? For how they portray themselves to the world. Clarified by 9 of Swords in the upright, the Fool in the reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. That's a little contradicting message there, but I'll clarify. See what messages come through. King of Blades, which is the King of Swords. This is who they truly are. Tell me why. 9 of Cups in the reverse. Tell me why. The Hierophant in the reverse. The Page of Swords in the upright. The King of Swords in the upright. King of Swords clarified by King of Swords. This is no bullshit person. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Cups. I had it in the reverse here, and underneath I have it in the upright. So your person's overall energy for the week. Excuse me. Overall energy, very content, feeling stable, enjoying life, pouring into themselves, living in luxury. Luxury is, you know, is subjective to anyone, right? We all classify or describe that term in whatever way we choose, right? One man's trailer is another man's mansion. So living in luxury, having gratitude for life, feeling very emotionally stable, coming true, maybe like making their wishes coming true, maybe getting out of the house more, going out with friends or drinking with friends, attending more parties, stuff like that. So in their energy, they're feeling really good this week, or at least at the time of this reading. To the world, they show themselves as being very charitable. 6 of Pentacles, always giving of themselves, sharing of their money, sharing of their resources, extremely generous. They might also portray themselves as being wealthy, or possibly wealthier than what they truly are. 3 of Wands, always looking to expand their life, expand their connections, try something new, go skiing at 50 years old, you know, that type of thing. Like, not afraid to be a little bit of a daredevil. Fool in the reverse, there you go, risk taker, right? Someone who's not afraid to take risks, someone who maybe makes choices in too much of a hasty way, and sometimes those decisions end up being bad decisions or bad investments. But it's someone who is very fearless. The Fool in the upright is someone who takes a leap or jump, but they have faith, they've done some planning, they're ready. Fool in the reverse is jumps off that cliff, no idea if there's any safety net, total blindfold on, no idea if they're going to crash into water or a pile of rocks. So to the world, they look like this risk taker, mountain climber. I'm going to try everything. I'm very generous with my money. I'm wealthy. I'm efficient. I'm conservative. You can depend on me. Maybe I'm a daredevil. You know, when I'm out there on, I keep saying slopes because the picture on here is someone like at ski slopes, but you know, they could come across as like someone who would like bungee jump, or someone who would jump out of a plane, something like that. There's a bit of a daredevil energy here, but yet they come across as Knight of Pentacles, the most efficient, routine, methodical, conservative knight out of the four, the one who's very grounded, the one that you can rely on. Nine of Swords in the upright, someone who thinks a lot, to the brink of exhaustion or the brink of depression. So that's how the world sees them. And that's why I said it's a little conflicting there, right? Taking devilish risks, being very expansive, but at the same time being very charitable and conservative and methodical. Someone who thinks a lot. People who know them know that your person's, mind is always going one thing to another to another. Now, who they are in their quiet time, very different story. Who they are in their quiet time. King of Blades to King of Blades, right? King of Swords to King of Swords. This is a no bullshit person. This is a person who speaks only the truth. They have integrity. They will call you out doubly, right? Double if they think you lie to them. This is not this is a person who knows when you F up, right? They know when you're trying to be sneaky. They will ask you a question. King of Swords to King of Swords is like, this person's like on point. This person will only ask you a question for two reasons. One, they already know the answer. And two, they're trying to trap you in a lie, okay? Because they already know the answer. So this is a no bullshit person. Very truthful, very honest. They have complete authority in their life. They make head over heart decisions. Extremely disciplined. Very hardworking person. This person bucks the system. For someone who's conservative and methodical, this is a person who's not afraid to color outside of the lines. I kind of like it. Temperance in reverse. This is someone who maybe does things that are a little unorthodoxy, sort of like that Fool in the reverse there. Nine of Cups in the reverse. They could be a little dissatisfied when it comes to materialism, when it comes to money. Maybe they're too charitable, and sometimes they recognize that they give more to others than they give to themselves, or they spend more on others than they spend on themselves. But with that Page of Swords card, they're very inquisitive, they're talkative, they're always trying to learn something new. This is someone with a very alert mind. You got three swords here. Basically, three Ace of Swords. The Kings both hold the Ace of Swords, and the Page of Swords holds the Ace of Swords. So, like, always mentally restless. That's probably why they come across as thinking. This is Aquarius, whether it's a past, present, or future person, an extremely balanced person in respect to what you see is what you get. The public persona matches the private persona. There's no veil here. There's no mask. They're a straight shooter. They spend a lot on other people. Sometimes they regret not investing as much as they'd like in themselves, but they're unorthodoxy. They go against the grain. Very inquisitive mind, sometimes to the point of exhaustion. But I like this person in terms of this, someone being well-rounded, or at the very least being genuine. It doesn't get more genuine than this. This is someone who walks the walk and talks the talk, and what you see is what you get. And in relationships, that is like the best gift anyone can give you, because there are no surprises here. If you happen to be in no contact with this person, I was going to say, or maybe they don't communicate their feelings very well, but with three swords here, that's impossible. You know exactly what's on this person's mind. This person probably talks more than I do, and I've been chatting away now for almost 2 hours, so doing this reading. But for those of you where the person does not say much, or maybe you're in no communication, this person would like to say to you, messages for Aquarius in no contact. Thank you. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, you let me down. Now, you let me down could be when you have three Ace of Swords, they realize you lied about something, or you didn't give full disclosure on something. This person gets let down easily because they want the truth and nothing but the truth. So if they feel an ounce of you lying, they immediately feel let down, and they're probably in their head all night like, why did he or she lie to me, right? Why did Aquarius not tell me the full truth? So just be mindful of that. I don't want to say their ego, but it's a hit to them internally when you don't tell them 100% the truth. So if this is a future person, get ready to be totally honest. If you can't commit yourself to being honest, this is not the person for you, singles, okay? You didn't see my tears. Yeah, because this person is so hardline. 3 Ace of Swords, 2 of them happen to be kings. This is not someone who wears their emotions or their feelings or their heart on their sleeve. Very much the intellectual. I have trouble with intimacy. Yeah, and that doesn't mean they can't get it up in bed or, that's terrible. But it means I have trouble connecting. Probably have trouble emotionally connecting to individuals because they think too much. This could be another air sign. I'm just going to throw that out there that you're dealing with. Could be a Gemini. But again, take it how it could be an Aquarius dealing with an Aquarius. Oh God, can you imagine? I can't get enough of you. I would do it all again, and you inspire me. Good stuff here, except if it's a past, present, or future person, this is someone who will constantly feel like you're letting them down if they have the smallest hint that you're lying to them. And when they do feel let down and they're up all night thinking about it, they're not going to let you know. So just be mindful of that. Now, singles, if you're totally single and you can't wait to meet this pretty honest and balanced person, to be quite honest. I mean, yes, they have trouble with intimacy, but, and not that you have to prove yourself to someone, but, you know, maybe in time when this person sees you are the real deal and you are honest, maybe then they open up their heart to you a little bit more. This person was very hurt in the past. They're very guarded, but not in a like a-hole kind of way, you know? It's just, they're not going to tolerate bull crap. They're a straight shooter. An air sign like you and I should appreciate that. When is single Aquarius meeting their person? You will hear from them soon. If it's a past person, they're coming back. Trust in divine timing. January. Some of you already hooked up with this person or met them in January. So if you're single, you could have matched with them. You might want to go back and look at your matches, who you passed up on. There could be someone sitting there in the box that you overlooked. Oh, yes. Tell me more about January. King of Swords again. I rest my case. You either know this person or you met them already. A lot of you met this person. You may have passed up on them. Maybe because they came across too honest or too brash. This is definitely very strong on another air sign for the singles, but you may want to go back and revisit that person. Unorthodoxy. This is not someone who engages in like traditional relationships or something like that, but this is an honest, steady, hardworking, financially solid person. So, and they're a risk taker. Maybe you should take the risk and contact them again. I don't know. I don't want to tell you what to do. Do your thing, Aquarius. Do your thing. Let's see what signs you could be dealing with. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Taurus and Virgo. I'm sorry. Why did I say Taurus and Virgo? Maybe it is a Virgo, but I meant Taurus and Libra. Aries. And that's all I have like in terms of the people cards that I use. I will draw you more signs from here. Any air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and then we have Scorpio again. And then we'll get you some letters. Could be your initials, this person's initials. This doesn't make or break the reading, so take it all how it resonates. All right, what do we have here? We have F, V, W, E, B, G, T, N, O, K. Let me read that again for you. F, V, W, E, B as in boy, G, T as in Tom, N, O, K. So that's what I have for you. If you liked it or found it entertaining, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. But if this is where we part, Aquarius, I wish you a fantastic week. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. All right, Pisces. Last but not least, quickly becoming, or you have become now, one of the top 3 signs that have subscribed and watched my channel. And for that, I thank you very, very much. It's an honor to be part of your journey. So a little bit of a trigger warning here. We've had some fantastic reads. We had some pretty hard ones. Some pretty ugly truths were disclosed. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other placements for this particular reading. Sun, moon, rising. I'm talking about your person now. So if you don't know their sun, moon, rising, but you know like their birthday and stuff like that, I've dropped a link below for a free birth chart. I'm not affiliated with them, but I've used it. I've passed it on to clients as well as friends. It's a good place for you to go. You download your free like 10 or 13 page report, and then you'll know what your sun, moon, and rising are, and you'll know to read readings specifically for that. So take that all how it resonates to you, but I want you to have your guard up because some of these messages have been brutal. And you know what? You intuitively know, like I'm a Gemini, I watch a Gemini reading, because this could be a past, present, or future person, right? So for some of it, I was like, oh yeah, it's my ex-husband. And some of them, I was like, oh yeah, that's me, because I'm a Gemini. And then for some of the traits and stuff that came out, you know, my masculine is a Gemini. So I was like, oh yeah, that's definitely him. So take it all how it resonates to you. All right, Pisces. How your person portrays themselves to the world. 10 of Blades. How they truly are. Strength. Ah. Why the 10 of Swords? For how they portray themselves to the world. Magician in the reverse. Why Magician in the reverse? 7 of Swords in the reverse. 5 of Swords in the reverse. 10 of Swords in the reverse. Why the Strength card? For how they portray, or how they truly are. Why Strength? Oh, these cards came out. Okay. 6 of Swords to the 10 of Cups. Give me 2 more on this, please. Give me 2 more on this. Thank you. 9 of Cups to the 3 of Swords. Why the 3 of Swords for this? Okay. Temperance in reverse. And I want to know a little bit more here about this Magician in the reverse. Why the Magician in the reverse? Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so their current energy, how they're currently feeling, 7 of Wands. They are being very protective of themselves, very guarded, protecting themselves, protecting their loved ones, protecting their family. Take it all how it resonates. Someone who has just gone through hell or is currently going through hell, trying to persevere, trying to be the last man standing, trying to put on a brave face. And this is really showing here in what they're showing the world as well. So how they're currently feeling is matching what they're showing the world. There's no lie here, so to speak, when it comes to that at least. It's someone who may come, it's someone who's feeling defensive. What they show the world is that whatever comes to kill them only makes them stronger. That they are able to recover from losses, financial. This could be in their professional, this could be in career and finance or love and romance. To the world, they show a very brave face. That they are able to face endings in their life with great courage. That maybe at times they lack some direction in their life, but they eventually know how to move on. They will use, now this part I don't really like, but at least it's honest in respect to this is how people in their world see them. People in the world see them as the Magician in the reverse. Now, with this combination, like Magician reverse is an awful individual, right? But because it's the trickster, it's the liar, the manipulator, the gaslighter, you know, the narcissist, basically. But when I look at it in this combination, I feel like the world looks at your person like when they're going through a hard time or their life is crashing or they feel out of control, they will do anything to turn it around. And that means playing the role of playing it straight or falling into the role of playing it dirty. That means being honest about what they're dealing with or lying and saying, nothing's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's wrong. Like the world sees your person as this person has gone through hell and back and they've done whatever they had to do to make it through. even if it meant being not so honest sometimes. But this is someone who always tries to find a way to get, someone who always finds a way to get out of a hard situation or a difficult situation. They do what it takes, even if sometimes doing, you know, what it takes means doing some unscrupulous things, but they will get out of it. This is a terrible example. This is a mother or father, right, who is going through a hard financial time and they can't feed their children, and they'll go to the store and steal baby food. Does that make them the magician in the reverse, manipulator, thief, someone who was deceptive? Absolutely. But they'll do what it takes. You know what I mean? So I'm not feeling here like this person uses their skills or resources in a way to get one over on someone because like they're selfish or they're a dirty person or they're just, they need to be deceptive. No, this is a survival trait. This is a survival trait. And this is how people in your person's like inner circle sees them. That, you know, Pisces person will do whatever it takes to feed their family or keep their kids clothed or something like that, you know, to make it through a hard time. Five of Wands in the reverse, the world sees them as someone who's a bit guarded, a bit jaded. Seven of Wands, someone who's been through a lot of shit in their life. Someone who maybe holds on to past resentment, has a grudge, a chip on their shoulder. It's someone who will say that they got over the past, but they really didn't. This is someone who harbors internally like disdain for people that maybe have crossed them or put them in a tough situation. Now, they'll be the first person to offer their shirt off their back to help that person who crossed them in the past, but they still hold on to the resentment that that person crossed them in the past. So they're a forgive, but will never forget kind of individual. Seven of Swords in the reverse tells me that this person is not, remember what I was saying about that magician in the reverse, like they're not deceptive to be deceptive. Like in the times of their life where maybe they stole or they did something unscrupulous or they went against the grain. Sorry for my voice. I've been talking for 2 hours. But, you know, it's because they were in survival mode, not in deception mode. You know what I mean? It's a little bit of a different story. And I'll share a really quick story for you. So 31 years ago, I was homeless, right? And I never like stole because I was homeless. I didn't like break into places because I was homeless or anything like that. Like I was, you know, I'd pick through a garbage can if I had to. But the kind of like little group of people that I hung out with at that time, they weren't breaking into like steal watches and stuff like that. But I remember the one time I'm going to say one of us, because they were like part of our group, even though I wasn't part of the incident. I wasn't like even in that area, but they broke into a bakery. And it's sad when you think that, you know, you live in a world where someone has to break into a bakery to steal a loaf of bread because they're starving. So that's kind of what it's reminding me of. It's like reminding me of like that person, Eugene. I remember his name. Kind of reminds me of Eugene, of Gene Boy, we used to call him, because it's someone who is pretty much a stand-up person, but life handed them a really shitty load. And if they had to steal baby food or something like that, do something unscrupulous in order to survive and thrive, they will. So that's how your person's inner world, the snow globe we live in, that's how they see them. Who they truly are on the inside. Now, this could be their past. And, you know, sometimes we do things in our past that people still hold against us or people still judge us for. So, you know, this is how they portray themselves, but this is how they're seen by the world. I almost feel like they want the world to continue seeing them as a victim, as a past victim, or they want the world to see them as someone who will do anything to survive and thrive. But who they truly are is a much more, on the inside, a much more beautiful person. So I feel like they're pretty jaded because of whatever they've gone through in their life. And they'd rather the world know them as that than know who they truly are. Because if they open up who they truly are, they might get hurt all over again. And they are guarding that heart for dear life. So inside, they are strong, they're resilient. Strength to the Seven of Wands. Strong, resilient. This is a fighter. Six of Wands, leaving behind always emotional baggage. Remember what I said, forgive but don't forget. But it's almost like they get over things easily. Inside, they're pretty content. Nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups. They're pretty happy with themselves, with their life, with their family. They might not show it. This is a person who has a very hard time expressing how they love or how deeply they love because someone or something screwed them over in the past. This could be childhood wounds. This could be someone who had a really tough upbringing. And so they portray to this world like, you know, they've got this hardened steel case around them, right? Like they're this like 10 feet tall and bulletproof kind of thing. But inside, they're actually very gentle and very fragile. They don't let many people see that. They're actually very strong and resilient, but in a soft and sweet way. But they don't want people to see that. They are still shook by past heartbreaks. And for some of them, it goes back to their childhood. So whether it's a past, present, or future person, this is someone who loves deeply, but man, are they afraid of expressing it. And they'd rather the world see them. I just heard hardened criminal. I don't know, maybe some of them have some jail time in their past. I ain't judging. I've come a long way in my life, so I'm the last person to judge. But some of them maybe would rather be seen as the ex-con, you know what I mean? As opposed to the gentle teddy bear they really are on the inside. So take that all how it resonates to you. That may or may not be your person's story, but I see inside a very loving person, but I see on the outside an a-hole. And they like it. That's how they portray themselves. It's kind of like their protection to make sure no one ever crosses them again. They're a very unhealed person. We'll put it that way. Very unhealed person. Because, you know, they're afraid to show who they are and how they love. So take that how it resonates. If you're in total no communication with this person, or like I said, this person doesn't express themselves very well, let's see what they would like to say to you. Hidden truth for the Piscean. Okay. More. Thank you. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, I find you so attractive. I watch your social media, little stalker vibe there. I admire you. I'm not financially stable. I didn't put that up on the reading, so we're going to clarify. I can't do this and you let me down. See, I feel like this is a person that the minute they feel like someone's about to break their heart or they suspect someone's not telling them the truth, they're like, I'm out, right? They put up this wall. So if you're in a relationship with them, there's times you catch glimpses of 9 of Cups to 10 of Cups. You catch glimpses of the gentle giant or the softer side. But man, the minute they feel like you're doing something contrary to them or you're about to do something that's going to stab them in the back, even if you're not, right? Because this is almost like a state of paranoia. This person's always on guard, always guarding their heart. It's like, all right, you let me down. F this, F you. I can't do this. I'm out. If that sounds like your person, this is your reading. I'm not financially stable. I'd like to clarify that more. That's probably only for 1 or 2 of you, but let's see. 8 of Wands in the upright. 7 of Swords in reverse. You could find out that maybe in a heated moment, either recently or coming up in the next week, your person's going to lose their job or walk out and quit. That's for 2 of you out there. But they're either getting, and again, it's for 2 of you, right? It's not for all of you. Someone just recently got fired, like got handed their walking papers very quickly, breaking free from a financial situation here. Or in haste, in an argument or something like that at work. Remember, oh, look again. Yeah, 8 of Wands. So coming in fast because I have 2 8 of Wands here. So I feel like this is someone who maybe is a little hot-headed at work with that, you know, that trying to show this solid exterior, that they could very well just get up and quit this week. And so in that respect, no, they're not financially stable at this time. For those of you that are totally single, When will you be meeting this person? And you're probably wondering, why would I want to meet this person, right? Because they don't love easily, or they don't express themselves. Because everyone you meet is put on your path for a reason, even karmic. So you don't have to be in a relationship for 10 years with this person. It could be 10 minutes. You can notice the red flags, say to the universe, okay, I learned from past mistakes. I'm going to pass on this person, and then just pass on them. They're on your path either way. You choose if they're in it for 5 minutes, 5 years, or 50. You know what I mean? But the point is, are you learning the lesson? So some of you may totally pass this person up, and that's fine. That's your free will to do that. I would get ready to do it soon, because you got next week came out. Next week, not likely. Why not likely? Some of you may not engage with this person. If you're totally single as a future person, yeah, you might meet them in November. Like around the holidays, if you're in the United States. Well, I guess if you're anywhere in the world, that really kicks off a lot of the holiday seasons, regardless of your religion or culture. But it's probably going to be not likely. Some of you are going to pass on this person. And it might be because you're going to judge them based on how they portray themselves. You're probably never going to know the underbelly of it, like that underneath they're actually soft and sweet, and just this is a protective mechanism, unhealthy as it is, to guard their heart. So some of you, not likely. Others of you are meeting this person next week. Yep, July. You can't make it up. You saw me shuffle. So we still have, I'm taping this on the 16th, and then part of it on the 17th. I did this for 2 days. So yeah. So yeah, that's what I have for you. So there you go, Pisces. Get ready. Some of you are meeting the person next week. Some of you in November. We'll see if you're up for the challenge. Strength card, we have Leo. That's Leo season. Leo's on what, the 20th or 21st of this month? And what is that? Next week. So take that all how it resonates to you. I have Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Cancer. And that's about it in terms of people cards. Let me give you some other signs here. Leo, Libra, Sagittarius, any air sign and any water sign. Well, Jesus, that's almost all of them. Leo, Libra, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Take that all how it resonates. I'll get you some letters now. Your initials, your person's initials, your future or this future person's initials. I don't think that was too bad of a read, huh? All right, we have FU. Didn't that come up for you last time? Or was it another sign? I did another reading yesterday, and that came up. Maybe it was Sagittarius. FU, D, G, P, F, T, C, M, S, Q. Read it again. Oh, maybe they like fudge. I don't know why that just came to me. Keep your dirty comments to yourself. Okay. F-U-D-G. P as in Peter. F-T as in Tom. C-M-S-Q. That is what I have for you. If you liked it, found it entertaining, please click like, share, and subscribe. If not, send no hate. Just check your other placements. But if this is where we part, Pisces, I thank you for giving me your time today. I wish you a fabulous week. More readings coming up in the next day or two. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.